Hwɛ one besa contract bia.
Where? Me say contract abai we assign lithium contract na what central region. Bankasim no important no. Sabahama nim no wanya ho hwe a.
Young honest.
Me say sika padis we bro lithium mo. Lithium story me na mkofa ba yo.
Oh.
If you hear that time na Obi Vance this is what is at the ambulance. This is here.
My beautiful Akosia me.
No sana Mr. Afo. Your former chief operations officer. Yeah. Australians be no move Atlantic lithium for ya besin ko ne ho. Na me bisa broni no Mr. Afo edim say you ukrom Australia. Akasa contract we are sure say ukrom aban be sign. Oto we did any start here kokko no ye red ba.
Jema brodi.
No ye red ba.
Oh. Akosia me do.
Mo mabu
she's one of the
oh
yeah, I know you're one of the women I love so much.
Oh, me a man
I love her so much. Sorry, why? Come back stronger, okay? Please come back stronger. At that time, Constituency.
But we're not MP.
No MP.
Oko challenge.
Yes, Oko. Abu Ramadan. But Abu Ramadan still won. Yes, into what the Akosia better luck next time, okay? We still love
Abu Ramadan and Kasa.
Yes. You got the next one.
Oh, mafia man.
Yes. You got the next one now. Obo lusu no edoso.
I first no usu brai. And that's like there in here.
Ever later. Now, so
Emiasio. Ayeyi ashema kumama na midi mi mo nyame. Oh. And I say ashema kuma. Oh, DH. Oh, picture the kakaka home. Oh, praise God. Oh, Jesus. Praise God. Menim.
Sir. I know kwa.
Oh, another bre. Maritao.
Hey.
Another bre.
Don't pray.
What kind of boss am you? Coffee B. Another bre. Nyamian ne wo. Oh yeah. Obeye Debbie. Hey,
oh, chief whip. Harry Mahama.
Kofo ebu committee na kwa we person ke kan adwin cheje ekufo we committee na kasa by heart na
ne
na onya post na ye na wusu kire odene Daniel D Quartet Titus Glover and ye bom ma young man what's na wo Committee on Foreign Affairs was our Parliament. Never any chief whip. Akwa we be dwe wo.
Eti
dia wa ye me wan dodo. Eburu adin nti ase so. Ayeyi asema kuma mo. Samedi mi mo nyame. Hey. Mata. Eni ya
Chief Whip. Chief Whip.
What they are not. Bemo isu mani bema di bom ene tuwo.
Anodombre.
Philibert.
Philibert.
Edi we tu dombre.
Dombre.
Philibert.
Enti yakwa that's one. Anodombre what you do so? Nyankwada. Oh, yeah. Who got this one? This one. She's one of my girlfriend. I love so much.
What happened?
Honorable,
what worry?
Honorable worry.
Who got this one? Oh, what is this one?
Honorable worry.
But I am here.
Honorable one worry.
But you see, me interview Adomako just about last 2 weeks ago. Radio. The way and manner and the confidence when you saw me just sitting, I was so shocked.
But that one,
and I was so shocked. That one, man, about to say
that quiet.
I said the police group who come to your lover and you then. No, observe said that about to say. That one.
Yeah. I think so. No, you see. Ghana for Bufu MPP. Oh, yeah, and then I kept saying, say, who said Ghana for you D or who's a buyer, you're careful. And a tsunami, no general change atmosphere.
Hurricane Mahama.
That's right.
Hurricane Mahama.
Because this lady very innocent.
Very innocent.
See that? Don't worry. We still love you.
We love you so much.
We appreciate you. We'll help you. You'll come back one day.
But let me SMS. Ambrose Derry, former interior minister.
Emoji wonjumi. Asidanka nyankopon Yesu emi no na babisro. I for him go Chirama. Yes way. There why Yesu. Asidanka unyame. Allah you are yeda. Say
what is that? And I you
say chairman what do I say? Na me chairman dey ya ku di chairman ya kono ya me say onya politics na ne bie
a decent man
it's like ya me ni ate politics
very decent man very responsible
Abraham
Derry
Nini Fauci yo
what for Sunday for Derry don't go for Derry
papa we ye call National Fire Service for you.
Hey, we don't know
When him say, or 13 chief fire officers will be in the because they enter one more for fire fighter didn't be a share.
Enemy Kaipa.
Or should I know Koti Bible? Would you judge it?
And see, Yakwanas one. I'm Guzari, former minister. When I ye Naradu Yin, the Krum Kokosayano. Was also Lusu. Why didn't you so? I'm Guzari. Why are there? And you a Jabone Mesa. And so, I don't know the city though. Hello, Mama. Professor MP for secondly constituency elsewhere the awo na ono niti ena na komo ye ejapade ejapa ba we ejabone ejabone Andrews oni ya benko wa ya bedada na de onu nam no ofa uko baba yo esa e baba yo ejabone baba yo oh we dey wa ma me to introduce
oh we oyoba ante
oyoba dabi we Rambo oyoba Rambo we oyoba Rambo wa introduce wa ma me no so what can I say the man can for you now who say
one time Dakro.
Minister in charge of fisheries.
Okay. Yeah, but
the constituency na confirm you.
Oh, we had the dinner bano.
What's that?
Yeah, boy.
Honorable.
Ah,
honorable.
Hey, na koyo.
Honorable.
Na koyo. You done a good job. Na koyo. Why there? Yeah, kwa this one. Yeah, kwa this one. Eye ne wo dwe na.
Hey, who dey say? Enyama honi. Nyamina wayo. Why me say kwado? Enyama honi. Nyamina wayo. Why me say? Ojesu kwa. Nyame wajimi. Adoye bebrebe ya. Nyame wayemi. Oh! Enyama honi. Nyamina wayo. Hallelujah. Oh yeah, madam from Papa. What's it oh yeah, me protecting. Mission.
Okay, ti amona.
Akwa we lusu la so be yini di afiri so.
Da me be boni di achiro. Se ye nya mo di.
Oh.
Eti Kwabna Tahiri Hamod. KT Hamod, Minister in charge of Trade and Industry. MP for Dasasokwa.
Ni titi se ball so that the say. We. Ni ti eti se ball so that. Me titi se kubi.
Wari eje broken heart was them no ka say.
Je ti ma me nyumba ko sanka ho.
Or the hospital. Na hospital so on the toilet so na say. What ma me don putoi ai. Na obode dokunu ko ma no ma hono no. What ma me konko.
Wa na di we be na ntimi no. Ai!
Ra na ya bo.
O ti suru kwa. Onyame wo.
Okomala miso na okomala miso
aigbeni le bebe tu asantime ma aigbeni
bala no ka jere se madano oye keti amoda komedi ewu
keti amon osa ada na aigbeni le betu mi aigbeni le betu asantime aigbeni le say aigbeni
papa na bi bruta keti amon wa bi bruta
Ana Mario Yesu wana mtina Orodio Naho Yesu wetu jana
Onim.
Eti
Adeba kwa votarians who am a corner power. Omo guess no omo to no omo desano. So we need break sisi obema be sorry.
Sir?
Ha. Sir? So we call votarity.
What you be the experience?
Na slim for na what work akra no.
Abe for kasa. The food arrangements will be announced very soon.
Let me officially announce, ladies and gentlemen, I, blessed Godspring, Kodom Kruma, Smart, I have officially retired. Nipa Bakwani Titisa Bola so that is saying, Honorable KT Hammond. I have officially retired him.
Hammond.
On number one.
Why did I so?
What's what I been too.
I say now make you wanna come if you know about the phone. Hello. I'm a concert.
I'm so me friend Ketia.
Or hospital.
Then my friend here.
What hospital?
I'm friend.
Hospital.
Hello.
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 I'm friend.
Hello.
KT Hammond.
Hello.
Hello.
No.
iPhone. iPhone.
There are two speakers.
iPhone.
Number busy.
Oh, Katie. I want to talk to you, and it's busy.
Number busy.
Let me see. Let me here. Oh, fine, Natri.
Why?
Katie, hey.
You have just 1 minute remaining.
I'm friend Katie Hammond. Me want credit. Bako. Ye Katie fight.
Hello.
Oh, Katie.
No, for me do atem. Oh, for me do atem. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
the maybe about to try.
Katie Mr. Honorable, worry.
Hello.
Worry.
What I can say?
Captain Smart, because Honorable worry.
Honorable one.
So worry.
Number one.
My report on next time. I saw Mokoya Munyamani here na Musaba. Oh, get worry, fine. But I say, it's me poor my friend, why?
It's officially. Katie Hammond, why you say Harry?
Mamma, I'm not on press to say me.
Yakonas one. Yakonas one, Afi. Katie Hammond, come now, Tahiri Hammond. Why we? Me Gina. Yes, you see, my shares you.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey! Bano. Oh, melem.
Oh, this is your personality. Oh, what the money no
The next person that also Harry Potter.
Oh, there be oil badge.
Hey, oil badge. Yeah, my Esla Usu Akufo.
Oh, yes, oil badge.
Harry Potter, minister in charge of communication. But the minister in charge of communication, ono na ka say, ono ena ono akasa ne pemu wama Ghana for oba ye be 1 week bi me yetumi aye Ghana card reluctantly. Ono say Ghana card Ghana ye dia. Enti ono reluctantly or my 1 week. Ye wie na say yankwa ya obeye and official on the 5G aba the money on the 5G aba Ghana near sama na report. Esla usu na me dada na ne ono na no. Esla men FJB. Osaba politics mu biem. Esla men FJB. Esla oh. What this 60 years?
Oyoba man
Oyoba what this 60 years? Minister in charge of communication. Why reporter? Why reporter?
Yes way.
Why reporter?
Esla luzu.
Je wuye pa ka say.
Esla luzu.
So that's person. Hey, why? Praise Hamidu. Kwasimiti.
No, ne wonam.
Ye dada no.
Odon kwa for Nyankopon na.
Gwe.
Ono ani ene nam.
Gwe.
Oh, makionya mi dada na. Ono ani ene nam. Wate. Nyami dada na.
Wani.
Prince Abe, ni ene nam. Oba de Nyankopon no. Ayeto to bro si Nyankopon na. Ono Amen. Onwa ni ene nam. Baba yo. Prince Amen. Onwa ni ene nam. Next person.
So the biggest TV station in Ghana. Odia. Yes, but here come the next person.
Maranatha.
Oh,
Maranatha, yeah, radio.
But anyway, after say, yeah, mammy,
ready, yes, I don't know. Emra Muso, Maranatha.
Notable names. So one report. Na
me wo beka sa.
Atibrian, we see them in some cases.
But yakwada.
Oh, da me na ya homra.
Oh, ya kwa da ba da ya da ya ho ana.
Me na ya homra, me nkomra.
Sa.
Ya nkomra na akom de yo.
Ibom de.
Aduane bi amai.
Baby, ayi no komputoy. Komputoy la tese.
Keti amonde ni bi.
Over mo kunkum.
Emre bi me ko ni office na ono ne Baumia PA no. Your friend say, give you a boy account, your boy.
Very
soon. Katie Hammond. Walusu, on number 1.
Machilama, award you. Very soon you
loan, sorry. Loan be or the ye the BB or the Cotuaso. 80 school yen in no matter loan. That's why the bank was here. 80 for 4 years in your tracker. Meaning about one crime, best bonnet. Or buy 27 pound 2017 year. On one year deputy minister. And for 2 board to be also. No, Saturday constituency inside. Carapabi Abasura was not with 50. About parliament, then they pay soon more train. Only in a satisfy with ya. One for an eye to buy a to about and I told you 12 money management. Only men paid my money for food. Only money for food. Hey, Asamu. Now, who seems to be a you pay your mura show. A tune to me, I say, and into Ujai. But I'm a corporate, I'm losing something maybe. Yemen Majai. Name one more and per se on Betis Mamma or my young some baby. Na me chew say MPD amane hunu odi wo ni baby na wo bia ware MPD na oni bibi ko out busa monke mo asem chew santa wa hega wo yira na get ko be ja e bia no busa 1000 o ti o mfama no na delegate bia fro kana wo disika ko delegate una mane wo MP
na I'm forced to raise issues about some electoral college am they selected
no the matter no the there must be a means of selecting. I say a Tuabe.
My party registered members, card-bearing members.
You see, the danger is that when you do that, and also because you know Ghana for say generally and naturally we are dishonest. You cannot you guys could be, I can say, all card-bearing. We will be NDC pa. No, Obetuabanubi. What ultimately say go to aba obi ntu ntwanchere ndi o head say so be dem na me so ndi sini emo vi is what aba na wi na ka wi ma go to one man bi me
dey say party na kwan be na mbe fa so dey wo kire say ni
early days. So of course obi e okra position of party bi must examine themselves. I don't say any of them can go and pick up a form so some could election bi
executives na
yes
national executives
say 11 the crowd will see who are
finance minister or to avoid it.
They should conduct a town hall meeting to seek the views of the people of this country.
dum so dum say mani mabie mu da ya homework yo make catch no playing.
So that is one of the NDC supporters in Racecourse Market also telling us how they are going to govern this country. Back to you in the studios.
Yes, Isaac Justice Bediako there in Kumasi. It's interesting what's happening in Kumasi. But Alexander Kwame Afenyomakin, MP for Efutu, is speaking. Let's take a listen to what he's saying.
127. Wow. That is the difference between my votes and that of the NDC candidate. It's 20,127. Meaning that our continuous hard work has paid off. The people of Efutu continuously increase their confidence in my leadership. For the presidential, we are done with the coalition. Of course, that is not the responsibility of the returning officer to declare.
So that's Alexander Kwame Afenyomakin there also speaking about the MPP's loss. And you heard Isaac Justice Bediako there also in Kumasi. And it's interesting that in Kumasi, there are NDC supporters who are very jubilant and very excited and moving about, But the
interesting thing is also to do with there were MPP supporters.
Yes.
And they are working together.
Yes.
We are still one people.
Yes.
I love that.
That was beautiful to see.
Somebody was bold enough to come and we will go and prepare and come back.
Yeah.
That should be the spirit.
That's what it should be.
We are still the same Ghana. That for me is very important message we saw over there.
Look, I was in Kumasi, of course, throughout Saturday and Sunday. And what you would see is a sense of nonchalance on the part of the MPP people. It's not as if they are disappointed.
They don't care.
They don't care because
that the party has lost.
Because you see, there was apathy because the people wanted
it.
They wanted to punish the party for what they had done.
They felt that the party was out of touch with them.
Yes, and they felt, okay, you saw this coming. We are not hurt because we didn't go and vote deliberately because we knew not going to vote would mean that our party would lose, but you deserve it. And everybody was fine. People were staying in their houses, or if they got out, freely, casually. Before that, you would always see the streets very busy. This was so quiet, and it's obvious.
And to think that the party knew that there was apathy. And that's one of the reasons analysts say Dr. Matthew Puku Prempeh was chosen, that he is a son of the soil, and they expected that with his appointment, and he also going there, and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia spending as much as close to 20 days there would have done something. It didn't do anything, Doc? That didn't help in any way?
No, it didn't. It didn't.
Even having the son of the soil as
No, you see, even before we look at the Central region, we know how the MPP has been.
Abaya sesa enjomusu fi edwanum na omahwe na omonyi sika no emfa nkoma municipal assembly na ye ne omo a mabunu bia na omo yesa ne dim ko omo kire se omo je sika na omo je ne sika omo bedi na mo omo hwe se MPP manyu ko ni ba bia no hono a sika na odi be fa ba bia ase ne botum na mo omo ba je pepepe assembly adwumayefo omo ha omo je sika no omo na omo a ne be ya adwuma na at the end of the day no omo di sika na akọkọma municipal assembly no na omodi aye dom be ndi ba ha no mo a sa na situation ni te dwan de ekoso sisi ameke sei jodi fo nso du kama
na kwa omo akọ no supporters no ana party executives no ya aware say dwuma a omo di no na aposifo mo ya fa de ekoso ehu
ya ba ha na ene wo mo edi nkomo no mo je say amanyuko no mpanimfo ni mo hwe wo mo a kitafo no ana afa so mo so mo di sa adwuma we ana bambofo nso aba ha yɛkɔ municipal assembly hono na bambofo aba ho no mo bɔ ban ana afuru ba adwuma nso so bambofo nso aba ha no mo a ɔmo feta so miwe ba
o opani a yato aba ma no mpo no tumi ne enya mfa nhye ne nsɛm nwie enti de ɔmo yɛ no mmara na ɔmo de ahyɛ ɔmo nsɛm ɛna ɔmo yɛ saa
I said, the Atobadia, you know, member of Parliament. Onyanfo Mohammed Bawa Brahma dear. On one case, I said, Okano, Yenya, any young fans and some. Almost as on the Nimore. Namum a year. Party agita for Ness, about now, so dear. In young who said, what by Idumha, any agita for Navacasa.
All right. Yeah, but my now I see your home. Bibi any Besaba hobby. Why? All right, yeni abema na najabo na yetene ke free edra setre domase abato mpesua so but supporters of the National Democratic Congress NDC madama mumma emra enye adwuma ewokuremu sabio yato aba awie ama omampani dada John Dramani Mahama meka se enya na ne tumi ni mpo mfa nhye ne nsem yemfa tumi se omampani no mpo nhye ne nsem because we have a sitting president na Danko Akufo-Addo one na pamfo a eye adwuma no 7 January e no mudwumadi bebe wi ombeda ne tumi no de ama aban foforo na so omampani foforo ya to abama no enti ukoye ne ye bi sei na police chiwa ye do be famra kwan so police chiwa ye do be famra kwan so ena I hope say unim say ukoye ade bi ensem fra party penifo nsoma o say kokoye na uhu koka adwemu a onu nyame asem and I'll call on the leadership of the NDC including omampani dada John Dramani Mahama the chairman of the NDC ne honke ka ho say they should talk to nipa sabione onma frase ye ne bia ensem fata ya Ghana fo bebre ahodo bi okro nya NDC party ba but niema ofo say nkoyi o mamu no munti sebe saba say enka ho enti no ato aba ede ama omampenda da John Dramani Mahama enti saa ne ye sei no etoko so a nipa ni bi wo moto aba na o be frase anu wo mo ho nipa ni bi wo moto aba na o be frase edi yawo and it doesn't augur well for the image of the party enti said ye wo mo aye adwumaden na o manya nkunimdie no mo mafini nkeka wane ne ye bi ati no ema mfure for ho di obi aye bi anya bia no I think they should stamp authority no mo kasa nkyere omo no mo nyai because nipa ye saa ne ma we be wi akire no won se bi afemu akopra e be wi akire ni asa agapade e be wi akire no obi afemu awu eno etwegya to edam ewo ye friend say damango saa dan no aban dan ti say aban o man ni sika na ese bi ni ho na ho kire aba no eno abi ne be sade akwakosi foforo eti yenye very careful yenua Prince is it Prince Owusu ewo ahomana so Prince what men kan memo akwaba say Prince enyama ahomana so Prince nyama ye betimi ato aye nkomo no so hanom a na all right Prince what men kan all right eti my Prince nyama enti my ento aso honorable the na woka ho asem no ebi na esi wo adra secheduma sisisi no it seems just after the concession statement of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nipa bi astarte ye ne bi a enye me feel say after say obe concede ye no kra no ene na aka me niema e system tension ya de bibia aba form but here is the case nipa bi take advantage e de ye say make say the electoral commissioner okuta power even to declare the winner of the election kwa unyanye ese adwuma no mpo na nkapese akwakoduru transition level no nti yesre omo sade omo nye careful yakọ nadmo office na Prince Owusu esiedu ho Prince wo nadmo head office then ekoso ho sisi
yo meno kase di emigina na boye nadmo office where Ayawasu East womo municipal assembly womo office na migina CC se na enya ntie se enipa bi mu a womo timoto so abaha abesisa computers a womo de yedwuma womo office ye ni peni ba ko owo assembly ha edi nkomo e de afa ho ye mo akwa abade ba Adom TV so
yeja
asem na etisen
anapa we yeba ejuma na yeba bedru gate na no na enkrofo bebre mrantie bebre etiti motorbike na pickup mu amodoso ena amoloke gate ni say amomaye room ba na ejuma ye phone kakra na amo offices no amomaye pie amobie office na amomaye pie na amaloke gate na amode amoankasa amo padlock aloke. But ye rara offices near Bino to say finance office say ye won say amabu echire ho ewrem asesa ne ma bebra ye ho basa tutu ne ma eguo woko administration won so amasesa desktop atutu AC echire no ni bi ene ne ma bebre nti amoloke ne free police phone no ba ye na amone ambe kasa na mo bie gate na maaye and I'm for concrete mixture baako wheelbarrow and a motorbikes 4 a garage 4 there and assembly no so there
sa for no mobile no hwe no mo ntade mu ehye se no mo kita 2 anase sen
oh there be among anapai for ne dia mo aye ni hu amo ne dia na mo nkuta 2 amo nkuta hwe amo ye mrantie like well built men amote bititi moto su ebisu waka mu nti amoba amobie office na amaka cho se pie nti sa wo ye asoanden de ne ba amoka se ye mpie ne ye pie boko e na amoloke assembly na mode key no koe ba eche na police ne bae na amofra mo na mosa mochi di keys ne bae e bebie maaye
nti sa for no police for no ntimi nchio
me pa cho de bi ye nchi obia.
All right, Messan about how many una watchman wa ansa na ene die besi previous day no ebi muzo eba
no Sunday be 11 o'clock am na miti ami kwa di mitu gate no mu ena chese prekope ni na ka no besi gate na no moto no dia miti kinkan po bebre and ya no say obu hurihuri mo fu gate a wall no guremu e force gate no e bie and the nipa be pie ho exchange drass market did bebre na aden bakutwe sikan e wo me so na America na me doji ko wura e kire na ja me ye me call sere be ya be frefre mpanyifo no maba and he say nyama no die eno ase mo convey keke so we vam no moko so a concrete machine 3 nina we balu
anajo no mo sisa ko
11 am
anopa no
yeah 11 am edi omo ko wie no jai ni ko pe na nyasem kitwa dan no mu kra ye andope ya be hu kra no ya hu kra ye hu bibisa na niema wa bontin no titru we na ye hu ya ya mpenyi ya director oba na ja yeko ye report Nima police station and also buy be hwehwemu sa nse ni kra wi say me ko na me ko report me and say ni ya hu odan mu ho anyina no and so me bra ko ka ho ama wo say na niama na bi kra wo kire a ye hu ama asem afa nti na me hu yi aye nra de sin ne nyina de woman mo di kan ba ye mrante na mo kramboto no de also be boban say de be abim bewrem emfa bibi enko na po enche bia na police force buy nti na ye anopa yi de ni aye kunu no
eti eba ni sa no hu omo no yam hyew
me yam hye me sa me nko na o me pa wo ade no che say pressure na o me de ba me so mi kra bi no ba ku twe sikan ko de be wo me eni na ka wonya kra phone no beji eni susu na me de be frefre empanyifo no eni se me dodgy ye di mi ko she be bi na me frey afedi me hu se niema no eno an se omo convey sa se niema kinkan no enti na nya wo no
se bibia fa abato no aha no mu ne link bia fa abato no a wogidi se omanfo etimi ba besisa laptops ne computer ho ne ma
David me deja abato no kra me ko ya me ko akoto no mpo yesi me dini enti me samechi na betra because aha obi ani me ko a me ntimi ko che o baby na boko no betra yemi se ya be good sister.
also our National Coalition Center new captain.
Mawana, what's the maker?
Let's say captain.
What besides you see the entire asset now after more than 48 hours? Only updating the website. Any of the results our quality so far, both parliamentary and presidential, on the website.
So far, the question after the last time I press conference, Madam Jimens and Katsan Aponya ma say yebetumi bisa sa nsem na nso aponya ba yebebisa ni yenim so far me say eye commission ni bi omugidi say eye 72 hours omuma omo say omo be hwe ni mu say omo ye bibia ye betumi na omo declare results no omo da ho a enam kwa mu omo ye sure say eye 72 hours ni bi omo betumi a declare na nso say akonya beba ma yetumi bisa say oh na mo website and ka mo betumi di eye results ni niama to say regional results ni niama no ni aba no mo betumi di ato na aba me say na mo betumi fan to home magana for so entumi ko enko check e mo mo ho sa akonya ni nyama na ye bomodi a hwen kan say akonya ne ba ebetumi di chance for ato omuni na nyamwa from
Wadaroma Mr. This very particular question hear me pa nti say akonya ba bisa yisi boss ne ma me say ya to abawie we need just a single template of the 2024 parliamentary and presidential results templates on the website. What is preventing her from doing that? Wadaroma Mr. Bisa this question if am I na yenja obi be sibia na fe o dia maye.
But finally who idea of when isi beba bonten any Ghana for the Casabium sebi ometimi amma mon krabia
Crabia omo share that my but ni intiasia ye adwuma wa ha say ni say omo share say ye to abawie 5 PM no omo ye calculations that about 36 hours after Blokumu Yabakano polls officially closed. Say a to abawie ya obi any line no ye sha say ye ballot box so na ya sort account sa again see 7 December no o hwe 5 PM 7 December be see now omo nam 37 hours after polls no eba ni into no omo 72 hours into no so far no omonya 12 out of 16 na omo gidi say aka regions and 9 ka everybody people have seen into no omo mpaebo any arreshimo omo won say enche and 9 ni bedru a omo ntwintwa na asika Madam Jimensa everybody people na so say omo be ka say into emre na aka outside of 72 hours omo betumi aka che journalists you have say emre poti we say no ye betumi aba be kasa de ye nya intiyesa nanso omo ogidi say 72 hours so endru empaho na omo declare results no ama we are to na bibia de captain.
All right, and now to my now as BBS try be frail.
Absolutely.
And okay,
boss
I think sir young call issues now raising and run no about the delay of EC. Now no pay no yeah bosso. And baby at the end of I think sir would see regions are mouth of boss na. I think it's about time. Bawina, sorry.
Yeah.
As easy Babonte.
General.
Because I say Baumia through in town there. So a hard drink kakra. My tensions no kakra that was system name. Say easy ebo modern Babonte na obetre se na echo na mahamatimi ekasa ebema emu bedro kakra
General Mr.
You know, and
Ghana for you 90. Na mo hwe me. Sure. Easy website ni.
Captain Smart.
Ya no hwe o. Easy ne website ni na me de kire Ghana for you na no. Me how kase pa wo mun ni na ne say. Easy website ni mu na mo hwe bi. Easy ne website ni mu na mo hwe bi. Enu ni. E call off. Enu ni. Mami mi na Ghana for you na ho. Easy website. Easy website ni. Esa call off bi.
Obebi o haba. Obebi o haba.
Easy website no. There is no single template of the 2024 elections. Both parliamentary and presidential.
They are sick people.
Now, so how do we expect us, except for say, you bring an accurate information from the Electoral Commission? Granted, the sense of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said, one throw in Tahola. Like, what do you expect to happen? Like, there will be speculations, pockets of speculations here and there. And I can create a lot of heavy tension. Our system now, NDC is claiming say when you're about 185 seats, NDP is claiming say or we're about 100 seats, and what have you? Polling station elections and the parliamentary elections, it's been won at the constituency level. Now tell me, what constituency in Ghana? And the declare the MP. Constituency bay. And not Dominic Kwabenya. You need to say no declare the MP. Easy website in here. Just look at Easy website. Easy website in here. There's nothing here. 2020 presidential election updates. How can you tell me, sir? Yeah, well, 2024, then you keep just the interface of the EC website. Yeah, well, 2020 presidential updates. We are the year day. 2020 website, yeah, the year day.
All right.
2023 voter registration updates. Yeah, the year day at this point in time. Tobo Mpacho. General, Okasano, me juju akuma also company.
And even so, Miss Mayeding.
2024 voter registration updates. Yeah, to about yeah, the year day. Not even a single template of any of the presidential parliamentary elections. Any easy website. It's what kind of a I
want to cry.
Interface, just the front page of the friend say the easy website and our 2022 presidential election update, 2020 presidential election updates. Yeah, the year there at this point in time. I bet 2024 about but create a simple template. Magana for who say, Bridget say Naba. This person is leading, that person is losing. And also say I said. And no, your problem anybody easy. Okay, a simple template, percentage wise. Nipa say LED, Nipa say is losing. These are the figures, these are the rates, these are the this and that. And as at now.
Go on.
At the parliamentary level, constituency level, you declare results every single MP in the faith right now. Can the EC be bold enough to tell us to say on their website? You update even a single of them. Yes, say a bank of Muka, Emma Omu Yejumahunu at the Ghana for. Go on. Yes, so much more this and Brudo. Over the month, you see a young Bre, Emma Ghana for Buamoneguso. But not this time. You created that unnecessary artificial tension for no reason. Look at the Akosu Wakaswa. You have saved a lot of papers in Nasifo. You couldn't pay me just because of parliamentary elections. And you are there, you are not able to. Just simple website who update this challenge. Just because of the parliamentary elections. Is the EC happy? Common updates. Yes, be free. Now the 2020 presidential election updates, they are two websites. So they are going to me and they. And I see a one-man show. Apart from James, nobody can do any other thing. You have been paid to do and to conduct election and give Ghanaians accurate results. And then you see, do not even have 2020 presidential result on his website. After my update, yeah, 2024. Yeah, presidential and parliamentary updates, and you are giving us 2020 presidential updates. What is wrong with us? Look, elsewhere, you want to try for home. You want to throw other different countries. Look at other different countries, the way and manner they conduct themselves.
Yanko would you say is Timbrana? So I don't know. I did Ghana's Ghana with this. Meno Yadri. Yes, also. Meno Yadri. Oh, Meno Yadri. Eba, I say, easy.
Figures now one abu boy and yeah, so what is preventing them from updating it on their website?
As it stands now, Mahama winning I have origin. Say ya Menoka say Mahama I win Bono region. Mahama I win Bono East region. Mahama win Central region. Mahama I win Greater Accra. Mahama Awene Northern region, Awene
what kind of provisional
results? Savannah, Mahama Wene Upper East, Mahama Wene Upper West, Mahama Wene Volta region, Mahama Wene Western North. 3 regions per and about me Awene. So that's easy.
We're free easy. And then they preventing easy so be projected some figures way and that's how result way. I want the website.
We share easy for one kasa one more. I can come with my feet in this one.
If you send me, you go for
56.2%. Mama was 56.42%. Mama, Baumia was 41.75%. And 39,628 out of the 40,976 polling stations. And Ababedru, but what they're quite to say, Emra. Share enema ekoso ewo ho na wetime edweni
ekofo mienu owu ewo ewutu sinya egomu ose hefa
my light na night my light
Let's close it.
So Sapoma Ekoye
nipa negu basket musa
etuno
na mo yisi mo te ho na mo
koyo only koyo koyo efia na eni enyan no
it's bad by this time we're spending more than 48 hours common website update crowd to me here what it one na you call yourself professionals competence and why what is preventing you guys is me updating more common websites more official mouthpiece say result a parliamentary level say presidential crowd out to me declare crowd what about parliamentary
I mean say I know can say across 1,347 polling stations. So presidential candidate ni nyina obi anya 0. Na ni nyina ba omian wani polling stations ni nyina. Yel ni nyina ka o man fan say ebia ye fan say 200. Yel ni nyina akra akoka ba omian ho a 1,347 polling stations ni nyina ma ba omian obi anya 0 kra still ano. Ba omian tibi and win the election.
No? But the problem, Baumia in person were considered defeat. Or then the party NPP were more considered defeat. But you know the most challenging aspect of it. See, I mean, to one say, I will constituency be brief. Enra, I would Friday say, Michael Kwe Jr. What do you say? Look at the number of like the number of Buko was not to declare that particular elections, that particular result. Emma war returning officer we adwade ma easy apeja obi isa declared as winner. Then the mother your father say a station was the mother company easy boss Jeda Dukwe Mesa amo website amo person bia easy nkofo bia bekasa. Mo website keke mo update website keke na Ghana for amo etimi akọ website akọ anya access to information. Mo se mo nye. But you pay people for that. Now, only 2020 presidential updates, they are to say, who need no say then Congo here. 2020 presidential updates, what do you need it for? At this point in time, yeah.
Say ya wo easy for nankasa. Enom class omo smart. Wo nankasa omo hono. 39,629 polling stations. And Abba, it is 40,976 anymore. Ebeka 1,347. I don't know, Mahama, Enya 6,427,162. John Dramani Mahama of the National Democratic Congress. When you 6,427,162, representing 56.42%. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and you 4,756,192. 4,756,192, representing 41.75%. It is Wofa calculator, me pese say about ono. Ni na be jina onu asunti fa phone. Obo 6 4 2 7 1 6 2 minus 4 7 5 6 1 9 2. Difference ewo Mahama. Any Baubian Temuno, 1,670,970.
1.6 million.
1.6 million votes. 6 million. 70,970 Sangutuo. It's the same. Mahama Lidi Baumia over 1.6 million votes.
Can you imagine?
As a stand
now, you see, what you want incompetence, nsɛmhunu ɛna on party lines na party lines amode to hodom na mode ye party asem ɛna ejo bodo ɛna eyezu ɛna emefa ɛna hwan mobobɔ mo homra ne hunu wo hodom a nsese meye adwuma no you are sitting there praising yourselves and calling yourselves names and showering praises upon yourselves. Come on website, you can't even update it. And I'm going to show you 2020.
Takwa Rudolph Ewo Takwa.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm going to lusu poton. Rudolph, what's in Kamachi? Na bibi aboko. Na then echo our takwa.
Your captain, a nature with defo. Nature a abontia kumani nara and a takwa. Captain, that a your community mining war abontia country. Now, or your deep mining now, yes, Yana Nanum boy, yea. Young Papa no the Juma, and see the Juma won't be. If you are I say that's in another bank of Ben letter there. So a community minded and Yamboa, Yambo. Yan never walk in I am abiding into your task you could share with you, Matt. I didn't hear in a pen or about Mekuduka or didn't go free baby. No man, or Bessie, no one prema, a proof in Yedi. The young man is no Jumana, do one more Isuka. Walk up. Na waje one face no baba na the one yampene ye dey demonstration October ni ena na okay ena okunu de nya bote na woto abani bia no ye na kwatena ho ipoto we no esa wonya bote ende ne ko ho ye ko military men wo ye kete one day I put a woman and I'm an animal. And I'm for Japon, Mbako as a committee mining. But to Mama, a committee mining, or any political mining. All I walk on them will be a new problem because you know almost no competitivity. But people have the party for not matter what it is. Yes, to Mama want now. About now to the time of the new member of parliament elect on the day. We are sure that you can't a pattern. Or better, I say, oh, Mamma to Fumbo Brain, on for much of Fumbo Busso. Nina, I collaborate very well, near Yajuma. In Ghana, I can do that for nothing after my Kabana card. First one, I don't yaji, my wife no more Yajuma. Until then, I can work in our time and go for an animal. Into China, Yaba, Nanan Kofuno, the one got no water the timer. Young member of parliament are waiting for Sheikh Salif with the teller, all about to him. We transition now. Now, when an animal bet now, the young why come out today, community mining. I could be able to be but the year the first minute, it was a full of 1 million, just the young cinema this time. No, why is money even under what to a body? Only to your public piano.
Say, no makwaji, community mining and Amakotum.
I feel what they're running a tomb, but and they are a demo Juma. Now you go for for the meantime, a member of parliament and almost 20 in our back. And so then you're going and I'm going to be a democracy. Into what I feel Juma to me in Kotu. Because Grana Paya corner the penny for Momo. Now ye empty Copono or the move free baby, I'm on from the Abulus of mine, and fuel. Now you're being here, Jumano. Now you're going to empty bar. Almost like a president in a parliamentarian in a another bet now. This time, you're fabulous in the
all right, then. Mamma now, but Master now, when a Mebruno Akasa said a beya, Basabasabia and Koso. And they couldn't Mebruno gain over Basabasa. Metawana, this is my second term as an assembly member. It is a matter of the but it's not dorsal. I economic dorsal in Drama ISI. Why assembly member dear? Now what do man on swatchy? Said the Medica Kaino. Okay, Behena, Mayan Boko, Amaye na Baby Bonnie Bia NC or why?
So the very calm.
Tis say one more year when in Obia Niho.
Omo mo ye adwuma no always adwuma na the mind but ye bia mo bia but the penifo na omo ye former MP ne nkofo no na ye stay etuna mo bia ba ho bi mo bia ba ho bi community so we community ni na we adwuma dia ye ni woni problem o de wo free bi na ba dia na community for ni ye omo adwuma and to the time aban for baba na wa be ye the risk factors na marriage.
But some of the son are quite to say, be a more NDC phone to Namoyasa.
Nana, I couldn't know. I think I did my bounty from 1992 and to Obama NDC winning that. MP before you walk on me, those MPP for NDC for times 10.
Are we MPP?
Yes, I had the full and a to Obama sick because sick didn't so better. Yempe you to trust that will be Messiah so forth on Fabulumba. Into abadi eto eno ye nyina ye bufu ni efo ye because the kono can't me we met na no kaksa ye dan nyina afi na ye nya hwe mete ni nya djuma de ye na na nya djuma de ye asem ma nya djuma de ye ye ma ni timi to ade oho na ejuma no ye come na wo ye ma community no but me where the community is not benefiting.
All right, assembly member me da se BBS CHR mesafrel
mpacho
Jebi be kwa fidie muntumum no so na watimi aboaye na fe regions a ye ka ho asem no ene emuniema ahodo yina no yetimi ewrum na yehu na yi ewo ho sisi ya me no kase de ba mi ani votes no de wachiri no edane banka krakra but still 41 Cecilia, you know, Mahama Ehuri Efri 6,427,162. Akodru 6,427,666. Baomianswenya kakra akahon. We're free 4,756,192 no ako 4,757,091 votes. But still ano ebebo mu no ojina baby ojina 41.575 and Mahama so 56.42 hona and all. Oje, we're ready. Yeah.
We now the map of Ghana. That is the 16 regions what Ghana had to say. So you realize that the 16 regions of Ghana no, maybe we had more aso green, maybe we had more aso blue. What had to say. Now, the had to say the northern parts of Ghana. And comparison we are who say these are some of the things who had to say. So I had also saw another part of Ghana. Now, my minimal a better understanding of the map of Ghana. Now, so we had all the 16 regions in Ghana. NPP dominating the blue portion. I had more the Ashanti Eastern region of Ghana. Now, I had Bono East. Bono East over here. John Mahama enya over 100,000 votes. Ewo hano musei. Emma Dr. Mahmoud Belmie enya about 48,000 votes. Ewo Bono East. Now, oko the other part of the region, you would see say Bono a different, and of course.
Okay. So what share said the air course say now. Give it to say na ushase a wokano.
Yes.
I think say a drew baby a say isi na nkasa tene ho ase na obabonte be kasa.
Yes.
Number 1. Oma yenti ase say Mahama winning to so obi bi obeka che ne supporters a. Onko ka enkyere omo. Na afei no Omobabo Modia to Obuasi, na Omode. Ebia percentages ahodo ne niema ahodo hodi na no etimi aba sanye sana said esiko ase konya 3 regions na eye baumia wini no metra ha ka kire o ontimi wini region bi anka ho biom Mahama wini 13 out of the 16 regions. But we need 13 out of the 16 regions. Now, 3 regions now, Mahama, Baumia, and winning no Kurano. Aya Ashanti region. Say, our 1,302,094 votes, our Ashanti region. Say, John Mahama, I could do 798,923 and check. Nabahama a room 800,000.
Mama Bama Bronyaba, Mama Bama Bronyaba, hooray!
Jemiako.
It's now, Ehado will say, the Western region. Results are Ebano, Mahama LED, our Western region. Sasso, Ena, Oshe, Ehado will say, the Western North. Now, Western North also so in the past administration, 2016, 2012, 2008, NDC LED Wahonomo, South 2020, Mahama LED Wahonomo. Now, let's look at the Half region. Half region predominantly Nanado Dankwa Akufu Ado and Nana LED Wahonomo. But this time around, John Dramani Mahama LED yes, region. Sasso and Oshe, one of the biggest regions, Susua. Bono East region. All over the years, Nina, John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, and an LED Woho. This time around, John Dramani Mahama, and also LED Woho no more. Then Oti region, predominantly the NDC and John Dramani Mahama. This time around, it is the same voting pattern, Nana, Ekoso, Woho no more. Then in the Eastern region, the higher Eastern region, it has been blue. Every 4 years be a blue throughout, and this time around almost the samosa the same blue now but different marginal and na emu eshada chimbibrisa. Oh sir, okay sir, me catch you say yes Eastern region I heard be chimpe. Yes, yes, and this is the Ashanti region. Ashanti region so I blue throughout. Now the NPP na Dakwa Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. This time around so akwakoye almost chimpe ewo the Ashanti region, the biggest constituency in Ghana. Now this is the Greater Accra region. I hear blue sometimes, I hear NDC sometimes, green sometimes. This time around akwakoye green sometimes with over 1 million votes in the Greater Accra region with 34 seats the Greater Accra region. NPP lose most of the seats, my NDC are sweeping more. Now another part of this country, the northern region. Now, so this is the northern region. The northern region the Upper East region. So it has been green throughout. Emma this time almost green na omokoswa FIA. Then the Upper West region and also green throughout. Almost so green sa Eddie Amawon. Now one of the most prominent regions in Ghana. Sometimes omoko green, sometimes omoko blue. Now make green and not just make for the NDC, make blue and make for the New Patriotic Party. Now the last elections are na a blue to abano de man Nana Dakwa Akufo-Addo. This time around almost also to abano edema Nana Dakwa Akufo-Addo the northeast region. Then nearby Savannah region. Savannah region has predominantly been the seat of the NDC, the National Democratic Congress. It's a blue, green throughout, and I feel also almost also area firming, almost faith and confidence in the green. Sasso and a region like Bono region. Surprisingly, General, Bono region has always been blue. about to call the NPP, the NPP. This time around, shockingly, Bono region for Samosa, the NDC, the Bono region. Then the Upper East region, Upper East, Medicaka, Upper East data. Then there's a region blue, how to say, I have a region. I have a region predominantly called the blue company, that is the NPP. But this time around, the NDC are sweeping all the votes in the Ahafo region. And also another issue. So all the 16 regions are Central, Greater Accra region, Badikaka, Greater Accra region, the voter region. Now, voter region predominantly has been green throughout. And I feel so the green throughout. So the Green Army, Hurricane Mahama, SUP all the votes, most of the votes in the voter region, and of course the last constituency this very particular constituency, the northern region. The northern region predominantly has been green. That is a call Ediama Hurricane Mahama. Hurricane Mahama has been sweeping or no shegu no yesi na the northern region. Edema, the NDC, and John Dramani Mahama. Over the years, we check records now. It has been John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, Atamios and President Rawlings throughout from their Abatwa Yatuni Nano. This time around, almost so Esaso Etwaba and the Emma Omo. Predominantly, it has been raining throughout. Now, in the central region, Ogwaifo. One of the string communities and one of the string regions the body politics, of course, Abatwa here to the Nano. It is already the central region. 2016, Omotuaba Ediko Edema, the NPP, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and his NPP. 2012, Omotuaba Edema, the NDC, and John Dramani Mahama. And 2008, and also Eko Edema, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and the NPP. Now, 2024, Omotuaba hugely Edema, John Dramani Mahama, and the NPP. So generally, this is the outlook of the whole country, the 16 regions in Ghana, the way they look at, the way we see trauma by Edeko. Now, this also more out of the 16 regions, Ghana had no. The NDC, we need a mako 13 regions. 13 regions are only comfortably in the 13 regions, and the NPP so secure mu miesape. Now, even with the 13, 3 miesana akado, and the NDC is also new much bupe about these 3 regions. That is the Eastern region, the Ashanti region, and of course the Northeast region. Honomu and NDC so as the NPP for chebupe honomu. So. Basically, these are some of the regions.
Facebook, no, you say money Facebook an article, but Yajiri is Ebeba, Facebook and Ebeba. Now, when you say see, I'm no say, MPP in penny for Ebi Abuura easy, and I'm NDC for no so almost Makwai. These are the videos you're watching over there. And then panting ama easy. Jay, you see, we catch us and car. You declare we are. Never better the grand schema. Now, Mammy or toy or ye easy bossy. When Adriana won no boss man, I started trim. Okay,
but your sisters will also random the war is
so. Greater Accra Coalition Center or no? Regional Coalition Center. What do I say? A bit more call. However, who penny for the MPP penny for no call NDC penny for so Aqua go. Number 1. Say about me and messing is so bad. What am I there? I'm suspecting. Easy per se. Constituency coalition no. 1 person will be.
Is that the reason?
I am saying this. And what we say, one more year said, "Daya, but I'm yet to be the president." But one more person obey so bad, said Mahama, LUC 44.4. Number umia or the adiano from 41. What's the mention? Yeah. It's easy. One more year, one more be a some person, one more year. And massage constituency, coalition centers, no presidential results. This is what is happening. And as we speak, it is happening in Ashanti region. As we speak, it is happening in Eastern region. As we speak, Greater Accra region is happening. As we speak, they are even trying to massage the figures from Volta region. Because sir, Uko easy platform iswa. Adewe, wo dia. Uko swa. What say? Come closer. Me fan to TV so because I'm not supposed to. What say? 39,000.
Yeah. 39,643 out of 40,976 police stations.
What say? Mahama, how many?
Mahama 56.2%. That is 6,429,568. And no 56.42%.
Then
and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, 4,758,929.
Okay.
Representing 41.76%.
Fantastic. Anytime Baumia Benya percentage obenya abane kakra aka hono na the percentage the work no mumu kosoro because the work no kosoro na be affect the way ni mu na Mahama so the work no eba from na eba to be affect the way ni mu no say what is happening in Ashanti region all the constituency coalition centers ni na no easy person massage figures no yes, on Massaggio, Mahama Ben winning dear. But the Bible said, Dentina easy. Person massage figures no. It's with him strategy on my all regions are one more person more yes no. Ashanti, Greater Accra, Ahafo, Eastern, Volta, 5 regions you know. One more shada MPP in penny for now regional coordinating centers these 5 regions. One mama MPP in penny for easy regional coordinating coalition center. So I'm going to figures so. And why? Adokwai kotuos adokwai wine. Ojede.
I don't know, make that go for me.
No, beginning no there. Now the 36 hours no the share here no. That's so. Yeah,
but so
now we have to give her the benefit of the doubt.
The figures we our electoral commission or the other.
Say ya me no ka say. Me share me machine so aka just 1,001
police
stations. Then the whole Ghana is wonina. It's what I say calculation was say so the 1,000 now figures now but it's almost to me update system no so update here Baumia is going less than 40%,
which would be a miserable defeat. Nataba Mahama 44% they were
this happy. Is what is going to happen or GH Jabte mechanism or check what say so one more update proper now 1,347 polling stations and 1,347 no say 346 about 346 Abedru into 1,001 polling stations the whole country. Sa 300 na 346 na buy no. Who year in percentage terms Mahamanya 82%. Eti Abama Baumia drop is wham.
No, but what is wrong with that? It is the will of the Ghanaian people.
And even at the worst,
allow it to flow.
At the worst case scenario, the guy has thrown in the towel.
Simple. Finito. Mahama 44% in 2016. It was the worst defeat ever in the history of our body politics. So why now?
And you see,
why now?
It's the MPP executives Eastern Coalition Center, Greater Accra. Mami hesu ye. One kasa no mu refi omo. Yami na nne wo mo ho. Wo mo ko voter. Wo mo ko Ashanti. Ena sese yi wo so mo ko ahafo na mu na abawie no wo san ko ahafo 1 2 3 4 5.
Just imagine.
Na wo mo san
we still the part time. Just because of your selfish interest.
Wo mo ko ahafo. Now they are saying say they should go to Western region and Kahon. It's the MPP penny for call Eastern Region Coalition Center, Greater Accra, Voter Region, Ashanti, Ahafo, and the Western. And it's in penny for no someone call. Wait. One massagio, Papa ne lusu. Mama Mistiano.
Mama Bama Bronya Ba.
Anona Munukraba, Montabe Catcher say. Akonyana Crafe Mimpebio.
Biggest no crime favor no. No, my point is that Mahama had 44%. Ghanaians were happy. The Electoral Commission itself, no, this was the Niaji. It was the worst defeat ever. And when did you but we had less than 40% and 41%. Now, 1% will be declared that results.
And what you say?
What level of hypocrisy is that? Nyachum way, as I say, wait. Now, come on. Because of the person we to come on website to grab to me a bit.
What can you cook, say, Papa we David when or Fred easy for ma mo bribe no. Kojo asmeni. Asameni o seden. The voice me I told him I will say Kojo minimum voice wa gwen. The voice. And na no koyi ni kase. Esro de easy Bossman Asari woman in every it's a Ghana for the bomb in Tetano na Baumia win election me sre kwa abani ya towie ya tone tantra Ghana abatoni na ya tone tantra hills ya towie it's ready obi aye bia na ntase ni popo bribiri ana na ache nkrofo ombo gru se baby ade na du no enye se omo Ghana for nye se omo koye se abane mpaya na se ba omia wini o omo se ba omia figures no ni wudodo
obisuma so mo family zamu people fa kodi ba obi campaign ni
the bia America bo aje ba bia na no bia na MPP elusu 2300 votes. Sadisi bi na mo safa ne be ye ne say America aboa je gwen America aboa je sa aboa je no obi na no bia 2300 votes na ira ada bia na po be bia na no bia 10000 votes na ira pim na no soko say it was a massage figures said the bear and you just want to go out there and create unnecessary tension.
NDC for the Ashanti region also more court passes I want you still now they want to go right now.
Makatra was say Makatra was say Ashanti region
they should go moko aloke moko Abbas no this at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Omo ye press.
Yanko Ahomana so na fe yanko Greater Accra Coalition Center. Safwa Safwa hotemenka ma hai. Hello Safwa.
Yeah, that's it.
Patro den e koso. Hello Safwa.
Patro me EP old regional office on the honor now more kika results for various constituencies na o be ka kra na abom na omuvia o be na ko national na o meninya do na aka miensa na Ablekuma North aka Okaipe Central na Dome Kwabenya three constituencies na aka so mo be up to presidential and parliamentary results no o na so the media for national na so for Okaipe Central there no we can na clear say o meet presidential together His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and ALD unfortunately no or maybe numbers not be so and come a boy, but Osana or more culture may each officials when they need the most change for more. There were NDC parliamentary candidate for the Okaite Central, and so it will see her. Only issue officials, make party agents, Atna say, or more share, or almost the NDC one or NCS, and so on, or more my issue officials, not exchange, think she's not a period, and my Omuna at the one. Moving to the whole of the Siakan Wahano, after maybe enter linking the Winter Baba NDC parliamentary candidates for Okaite Central, and it was our more capacity sense, but police and so are more said we are able to do. There were party papers and so on one thing. Now more better or more what there is. Now so it's answer police to one person said. This is one in now make me absolutely everything together in your mama one. Now for me to go to Thai and this is one of the for me to go to the person I believe in our worship. But Siana, the time is here, the airport is one of them not exactly what is happening. Hello.
All right, Eti, said BB.
Why is it the mean to me? But after everything, no matter there is a kind of India
all right.
What is happening? What is going on?
All right, I made us say. Eti Safwa.
They mentioned for which of them? Easy is wrong. From what they have. Okay, and so what is happening now? Have they agreed? Yeah, cross-checking. Okay. So, Captain, what make?
But I'm a tongue, Papa.
If you say I'm a man, or more driving the Casa, or more Casa, or more mention, and mention ticket, and not anything she can so internet and Baba Sadek is the NDC parliamentary candidate for Okaite Central, and Manu Musupreho, and Mana or also NCA because again, no Safi no more. Intimate piano or Matia are looking into one act of I shared the band of credit now one day they are the result of Modiaco. It is a theatre airport to be a short of me, the guy could central, then that's why I have my love. And in no particular order, and the Dominic Abina, who said NPP parliamentary candidate, also Dominic Abina, Michael Craig Jr. or not to claim her, or to claim your mouth, and the party agents in a shop, you have to say, on a airport so at least the old regional office on
all right, I'm in Safwa. About 1 p.m. Pepepa NDC for a press conference. On national headquarters. So that time, I'm sorry free here. You see, JB, when him free senior high school, MPP ma Kwai, I'm a free SHS that down. When him say, Sober Kaya, all of a sudden, they started coming out with figures. In some way, the person trainer swear in we are coming out say, oh, we shall show more school, or 5 million plus. Okay. Out of 5 million, MPP4 calculation munu now almost say 3,001,222. It's one of my and Kwalani was school no. One calculate ya who said no. One more SS3 no. They should come home. Now one muko green any gold SS2 do so one rafi. Now one red form 2 any form 1 for na hono. Obia wedi 18 years and so. Yema womumbra fi metwaba de yenja nwa aka do ho afede de ko ba yi na say yenkofa nkola ni na nko they thought say nkola over 3 million beba metwaba ba ho.
How can you have this evil mindset?
One student be na o share MPP t-shirt and obi interview no o say sa wo hwe so mu kosko mu nya aduane ni o share MPP t-shirt wo mo rally ase o Omukwa munye aduane ni omunye nsuo nom teachers ma failing ne de possible Sana kolane kai.
Can you imagine this?
And what they when did that way now question free SHS? Really? And I'm ready. Say I no ka say. One more calculation centers nina.
Wabunko.
Woko one ko ba umie loose.
Nipa na throw in tahula we afraid am to na mo ye hwehwe ni mu na.
Say ya ka say 276 constituencies. NDC were 185. Independent candidates miensa. Entire 188. Aka 88. Sa 88 na aka no. I am sitting here telling you, GMPP for negotiation. So they will lose additional 3. And I have said it here, and I am repeating. Maybe your election confo. MPP to me for 90 seats in parliament da. MPP in 90 seats.
Also be the most miserable defeat ever.
Me sha se kan ya che MPP to me 90 seats our parliament. I do am negotiations, but unfortunately 185 for the echo. Where the peace council, okay, peace council credit me here or that useless body. Say, I am Mahama. And all Lucy election we are. Come on now, peace council. Abu Clerical, a move bone. Abetina Bontia to trim microphone, Sisu Omanim, Titikota, Asha Dekama Air Pro. Come in the name of Jesus, we are appealing to. Then they'll come and speak their rubbish biblical English. What is happening now? Your so-called peace council is quiet. What was the peace pact in the day? What was the motive? Say I no say. Kunim. Sa peace council they don't quiet no. 2 days before that, they met Baumia. The peace council met Baumia without John Mahama. They met Baumia. No my emotion no win himself said the election nekono. And before the woman that's when I got to 50.9. From some person mo year Mahama to say the Professor Mills the year nanado. Eti Abua Papo shall say 50.9, 50.9, 50.9. And our statistical radio station said me NDC communicators no me no musuro bi pa no or hoppe. Eti woman that's when I could see 50.9. It is 50.9 a bar. Ebi NDC for because of mumpene. Woman ya recounting. Yenye say na krono ma ebeja. Nti enya basape na peace council di mirika. Ade se Mahama na ono an sign we. Se results bi ebeba na obeji atum. Ono an sign document we. Ono an sign we. Ono an sign we. Ono an sign we. Was initially NDC. I said you can take us on sign.
No, Obonko.
Mahama so ka say on sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Minimum penny for a say cop na ko sign. With it sound cop ko sign. Me few go there and sign. It's about we are quite no ko sign na no. Me need that's why 50.9%. It's what we no more train. Seka at the end of a certain favor. That is why time na MPP first started some year coalition no. MPP started here you see Ashanti region. Central Kumasi polling stations, Eastern region, Kofodia, 2 constituencies, Kofodia proper polling stations. Then they started using Takrade polling stations, and then they came to Cape Coast using Cape Coast polling stations. And Omoba Greater Accra, Omo region will be a MPs, Omo office, Omo numbers, no through, and all polling stations normally, and Omo status Omo Bo say, and Omo poll coalition center. Baby MPP koye omu coalition no. What started so mubo say. It's a fair numbers no. Started say eba proper no.
Oma dream da ho.
And oma dream started say eda ho. Eda ho. And the try and the screenshot now.
Screenshot now we try.
Yeah, saka no. Pam. JB ni try o nyam nem try e koy no JB ni try. Ba mo hu say aba. Yeah ba mu hu yen. Ba ni aba e ground. No my dream da ho. It is say no more corporate say 185 constituencies party.
Adabraka.
Obisumamu. Aka 88. 88 na aka no tepa beko. Offenso North Befrim Zababa Beka 86. Our we MPP anya careful ebeko Beka 85.
Our we no NDC omo announcement NDC we it is the Oscar Forilabi afa NDC.
Oh you are
it say aswama de na mugu so mo contest.
Me catch wo October say MPP ntimi nya 90 seats. Our parliament na mo fisa media agro abano na ya to Tantra Hills awie eteketi ya mon se wo de yebelusu why am yelusu afi na abe freme ana bo wari eti besra we hu hia mo be coalition center mo coalition center ye da ye koso ya ne Peter Jebi yapon
Yabe ya do.
Yenko pe fufu bi ni.
Yabe shia.
Yabe nyume 6.
We also have had the NDC parliamentary candidate for the Okaikwe Central in the person of Baba Sadek, who has been with us since morning through to now, and he is seated with the party agent together with the EC on a round table to tabulate and calculate and know how far things are faring and post the incidents that transpired just yesterday and some few hours ago. And so there has been a here where Baba Sadek got very angry because the result that the EC had together with the pink sheet of the I just saw Baba Sadek, so let me just speak with him briefly. Honorable, can we have a brief word with him because he's on live? Can we just have a brief word with you on live? Can I have a brief word with you? So So, Honorable, we just had, just 1 minute. Okay, all right. So he was willing to speak, but Honorable, so can we talk briefly? We just want to understand what was going on here because we saw that you were a bit angry with the results that was coming in. So what happened? What transpired?
You know, from the onset, we've been consistent that we've always had our pink sheets and we are in control of our numbers. And our internal collation of the pink sheets that we have, certified by the EC and the presiding officers, puts us ahead at 52.92%. And I remember I said that the MPP do not have their pink sheets. Honorable Patrick Obuama doesn't have his pink sheets. So currently, as we've come here, you will see that we raised issues with about 31 polling stations. 31 polling stations. Now, all these popular polling stations, we've got all our pink sheets here. And so when the EC raises it, we realize that there's been swaps. They swapped whatever figure we got with Patrick Obuama. So if I got 266, for instance, and he got 176, they gave him 266, and they gave him 177. But on the original pink sheet that we have a copy of, right, it's consistent with whatever numbers that we have that puts us ahead of another Patrick Obuama. So in this instance, when the EC takes a document that was made at the collation, where our agent had actually been raised and told them of the swaps, when they bring the same document, we say to them that no, this is our pink sheet. So in any case, if the MPP is minded to contest it, they should bring their pink sheets.
So are you saying that the correct pink sheet is what the NDC has, and that means the result is wrong?
they don't even have a pink sheet. They don't have a pink sheet for any of the 31 polling stations that we are contesting. The EC doesn't have their own pink sheet. They have that of the coalition. So we are now going back and forth regarding it. What they have is different from ours. And so what we looked at it, we told them, look at it very well. Our pink sheet is authentic, it's original. They looked at it, they've not invalidated it, except for us to go back and forth on anonymous. Yes, what the EC has is different from in such instance. We should compare. They don't have a pink sheet.
Thank you very much. All right, Bella, if you can hear me, we just heard from. So you want to talk? Okay. Hello, Shadrach. Am I on? I just had one of the party agents for the NDC who is ready to speak. So I'm just crossing over to him now.
Okay. So first of all, the arrangements here. This is the Regional Coalition Center. Originally, no constituency is supposed to do collation in this room. This is supposed to be where constituency already declared results for presidential are supposed to be collated for the presidential elections. But we have a unique scenario where Ablekuma North and Okakwe Central were not able to collate their results for the parliamentary and the presidential. And so we have had to bring them here. What we have done is that we have agreed with the regional director of elections that we can do the presidential collation excluding the Ablekuma North and Okakwe Central. And the reason being that they have not finished collating the presidential for those two constituencies and they have issues with the parliamentary, which is breeding a lot of tensions. And so we have decided to put those ones on hold and go ahead with the regional declaration for all the other constituencies that have officially declared the presidential results. Whilst at it, the teams with the returning officer for the respective constituencies are sitting down to look at the various coalitions of the constituencies. Ablekuma North have not started with the parliamentary coalition, but the interesting revelation we are seeing with Okakwe Central is what begs questions and what requires the attention of the public. What we have seen is that there are certain polling stations that the Electoral Commission is bringing out which are inconsistent with the copies that was given to us, and it is becoming increasingly surprising because do not also have any pink sheet to show at all. And they are saying that they are relying on that from the Electoral Commission. And this is the catch. Before the process started, you would recall that we raised questions with the pink sheets. In cases where they had printed multiple pink sheets, and the pink sheets, they have put hard covers in the middle, such that if they fill the first part and they don't complete the second part, anybody can go and complete the second part and bring it as the original. And I'm sure we spoke about it on air repeatedly. What we are suspecting right now is that if indeed the preliminary assessment is correct and there is inconsistency in the pink sheets, the duplicate that we got, and the master copy, then it means that somebody has altered it somewhere, and we would have to deal with it and deal with it severely. Whichever individual produced that pink sheet, the original, for the Electoral Commission, we have questions to answer. And so that's the point. No, now we are not requesting anything yet. We want to complete the original coalition, then now we come back to the table and now we assess the documents one after the other. Why their own is different, the MPP don't have any copy, and we are having our document.
You are the party agent for which of the constituencies?
No, that is Okakwe Central.
Okay. So this is what is going on here right now. It seems. Oh, right, good. So now we have a party agent from. Okay.
I think the NDC is misleading the people. What actually happened is this: the EC's figure, the figures that we have brought here, tallies with what the EC has. That's Okakwe Central, and we had worked with them at the Coalition Center at Ghana Telecom. We had worked on 139 police stations. It is 141 in total total. So out of the 141, we did 139 polling stations, which they did not challenge even one pink sheet there. They did not make any challenge. So we requested that they bring the actual pink sheets that we had to the station. And when we asked one of our officers to bring it, as soon as he got to the center, he was beaten up mercilessly, and all the pink sheets that we hold were destroyed. All the pink sheets, they took it away. No, but we don't have it. They took everything away and destroyed, please. So this is what happened. That is how come they have gone to alter the document that they have. So now you can see the figures that we use to do our own collation in the offices tallies with what the EC has. The EC has the original, and the source, the primary document for declaring results is the EC's document.
Which people fought?
You have your own pink sheet that tallies that of the EC.
No. What?
Hold on.
The NDC people beat our officers.
Look, the issue is very simple. The body mandated to collate and announce the results is the Electoral Commission. It does not matter whether MPP has a pink sheet or NDC does not have a pink sheet. Let the EC do its job. After they have done their job and declared the results, if a party is not satisfied, they can go to court. But how can you say that no, we will not allow the Electoral Commission to declare the results because MPP does not have a pink sheet? So what? Does the Electoral Commission need the MPP before the results can be declared?
They have the primary documents. They have the primary documents.
Come again. No, for that one, it's neither here nor there. Let the Electoral Commission do its work. Once it's done, we will know the margin. It's very simple. Why should we argue about this? There shouldn't be any argument. Unless you doubt that it's not the Electoral Commission supposed to declare the results. Is it MPP? Is it NDC? Let the Electoral Commission decide. If the Electoral Commission is making a point that it does not have the pink sheet or its collation form, then that's a different matter. But if they have it, let them go ahead and do the declaration. Why do you have to waste our time here? The NDC are saying what we have on their pink sheet does not tally that of the EC. No. How can that be? So how can that be? It's the Electoral Commission that gave you a copy. Right? So at the end of the day, whether it tallies or not, the Electoral Commission is the body mandated to declare the results. It's very simple.
So why is it that
All right. So this is what has been happening so far at the EC, the old regional office, where we have party agents of both the NPP and NDC together with the EC, and they are trying to put together the results to check, to cross-check, to tabulate, and also to collate. And there has been some grand and great misunderstanding between the NPPs and the NDC, together with even the NDC parliamentary candidate for the Okaikwe Central in the person of Baba Sadek. And so far, the NDCs are explaining that the results that they have on their pink sheet is different from what the EC is producing. And the NPPs too are saying that one of their agents were beaten mercilessly when they were returning or bringing the result to the collation center. And for that matter, they do not have the results. It looks like they are finally declaring the results for Okaikwe Central. So we are drawing closer so that we can hear the results for the...
At the end of the presidential elections in the Greater Accra region, the following are the results. But as announced earlier, let me reiterate that these are without Abdul Manok and Johnny Pavina. So the results are as follows. Mahamud Baumia, 681,535. Daniel Augustus Latte Jr., 758. Christian Kwabena Andrew, 1,773. Mr. Kofi Apalu also obtained 401 votes. Then for Mohammed Frimpong, he also obtained 223 votes. Nana Akosia Frimpong Ma, 2,975. John Dramani Mahama, 1,260,832. Hassan Abdullahi Ayariga, 2,102. Kofi Kurantin also had 290 votes. And then George Chumberuma Edu, 271. Nana Kwame Bediaku also obtained 19,630. And then Alan John Kwajochire Martin, 6,289. So the total valid votes for Greater Accra is 1,977,079. Total rejected ballots 22,709. And then total votes cast is 1,999,786. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you.
All right, so we just heard from the EC officials declaring the results for the presidential results, and so far the NDC presidential candidate in the person of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is in a comfortable lead with over 1 million. So we can see the MPP presidential candidate for the Domekwabena here, Mr. Mahipe. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
There has been a lot of inconsistencies and issues.
Wait, some of them.
We want to hear from you. You are live actually. So
very good, okay.
So we want to hear from you. As these are happening, are you confident that we are winning this?
Yes, we're very confident. We're here to follow the process. We were invited here by the EC because they realized that there were a lot of anomalies. Look, first of all, apart from the fact that we were attacked and our pin sheets taken, when the EC were bringing in further documents for verification or dispute resolution, thugs from the NDC pounced on them, seized government state materials and burnt them right at the EC Collation Center. After that, the idea was, let's continue the process. Whatever pink sheets from ours have been missing at the end, which was 7, will be looked at, and then the EC's burnt ones too will be looked at. So the process was ongoing. The people outside say because Dr. Baumia has conceded, NDC has won, so they should stop the counting. Lo and behold, I don't know how they overpowered the police. 300 of them came in there, started slapping my agents. In fact, beating some of the NDC agents as well. Beat the EC officers. The police ran for their lives. They scattered the whole room. So the collation was suspended. Now, upon suspension of the collation, somehow, around 10 o'clock, we saw on TV that something of a semblance of activity was going on in Domekwabena. So we called the requisite authorities. And you can ask the deputy returning officer. They say they are being threatened because, you know, when the fight happened where they came to beat people up, the head of EC in the district, you can talk to him. His name was Kofi Annan. His name is Kofi Annan. He said his life was in danger. His car windscreen smashed, so he ran into the bush. But he had told us upstairs that they will move everything to the region for safety. So we were waiting for information. No one called me. They didn't call the constituency chairman. They didn't call our secretary, who's a representative. Nobody. And they went on to do the collation just with the EC. That is not acceptable because our agent must be invited once they have regrouped. And after the collation, then they went ahead to announce what they alone had sat there and done. And we know that such a thing definitely has to be declared null and void. It is unacceptable. The EC then said that they themselves recognize that it is a flaw because the district head was not even there to supervise the process. And yet they managed to collate with just NDC and declare a result without us there.
But you earlier mentioned that some of your pink sheets and even the ballot papers were bent.
Just ours and the ECs. So we have to find a way to reconcile all of that before you can declare.
So is that reconciliation going to be done here?
That is why we're invited here today. The EC met with the NDC team. We were all in the room, and then all of a sudden the NDC said they received a phone call that as for the parliamentary, they won't do reconciliation, they won't do recollation, and that they've been declared, so they won. That is against the rules because the whole process in itself was flawed. And what happened that night, in the dark of the night, when nobody's safety was guaranteed, is totally wrong. And I'm surprised that now the NDC themselves are afraid to come forward for the collation to be done properly. This is the situation here at the moment.
So what are you going to do now? So you are waiting?
Yeah, we have had a chat with the EC. As he said, we are waiting for the EC, and we'll make a decision as a party later. That one is beyond me.
Thank you so much. We just spoke with the NPP parliamentary candidate of Dome Kwabena in the person of Michael Kwe Jr. We would like to draw now the EC official to find out how far things are faring. Hello, ma'am. Good. Please, you are live. So we just want to know so far. You just mentioned that of presidential results. We want to know that of the parliamentary. Are you yet to mention that?
No, the parliamentary, we all made announcement of the presidential results. But the parliamentary elections were announced at the constituency level.
So you're not mentioning the parliamentary?
No, yes. That one has been announced, declared at the constituency.
So we just spoke with the NPP parliamentary candidate for Dome Kwabena, and from him, he said there are anomalies with the results that were mentioned at the constituency level at Dome Kwabena. So they have been called by the EC so that you see how you can tabulate and put things together. What do you say to that?
Oh, in fact, we asked them. Yesterday there was an issue, so we asked them to come with their results, the statement of polls, so that we'll compare it with what we have, the two parties, that the NDC and the NPP, to compare the result. But it looks as if, they are not prepared. One party is not prepared, so we want to hold on for some time. We would handle that one.
Which party is not prepared?
The NDC is not prepared. Yes, according to them, the results has been declared already. So, we cannot compare results.
So what happens then?
What happens then? You'll give us some time. The commission will take a decision on it.
All right, thank you so much. I just spoke with one of the EC officials, the regional director, who just declared the results for the presidential. And from her, especially regarding Dome Kwabena, after we spoke with the NPP parliamentary candidate for Dome Kwabena in the person of Michael Kwe, they know that there are some anomalies with the results that have been brought to the regional office of the EC to be added to the Greater Accra results and finally to the national. And from the EC, they would have to make a decision since the NDC are not ready to come for them to sit and judge or to have a final result to be sent. And so from the regional officer of the EC, she said they would take a decision, but they are waiting for some time to have the NDC's reps here for them to come together, sit together and get things in good shape. So that is what is happening here right now. And they are still collating, they are still putting things together. The place is a bit rugged, but the police is here to ensure that everything is in order. Earlier on, there were a lot of party faithfuls, both MPP and NDC, who were outside the office and they wanted to come in, but because we had the police, they had to control the issue, and finally they got everything settled. I'm trying to see if I can speak with any other person that is around. Okay. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Please, you're live. We just want to have a brief interview with you, like your observation so far, how things are going. You've been here for some time, at least more than 30 minutes, and you have seen what has transpired. So we just want to hear from your perspective how you think things are holding up right now.
What I've observed so far, I think if the police can get everybody here and allow the EC to reconcile whatever documents which is original to them to what the political parties are saying. If there should be any discrepancy, I think we should all be relying on the records of the EC and not what the political parties are saying. If this understanding is allowed to work, I think there won't be any problem.
Thank you very much.
You see, the electoral rules are simple. the EC has the primary documents. What the parties have is a backup. It is only when the EC declares the results and you have a challenge that maybe you can mount your pink sheets in court to dispute the results. But so far as the EC has an official record, there is no compulsion on any of the parties to present its pink sheets, because it's the EC which is in charge of the conduct and handling of the elections.
I believe at this point it is a matter of trust that a particular party does not have in the EC. That is why this is happening.
See, don't let us be saying this. So far, the results have been declared. Are we trying to say that with the declared results, there is still lack of trust? I mean, are we disputing the results that have been declared so far? Our presidential candidate has conceded. So what is this trust that we are talking about?
Let me come back to special aid for the NPP. I realize you wanted to add something to it when he was talking.
No, I think just a matter of emphasis. It is the EC that conducts elections. It's not political parties. And so the declaration must be done by them based on their records. If anybody is challenging and it contradicts the record of the EC, the best place to go is the court. So what that means is that at this point in time, all the political parties should allow the EC to do its work. It's as simple as that. We are not here to compel the EC to accept our records. We are just anxious that they should do their work according to the rules and not be intimidated by anybody. That's all that we're asking for.
Thank you so much, sir. So we'll come back to you in some few minutes. We just spoke to the special aide to Dr. Bawumia, and they actually mentioned that Dr. Bawumia came out just some few hours ago in the morning to concede to his defeat, calling His Excellency John Dramani Mahama presidential-elect, that he has won, and congratulated him. And so far he is also present at the EC office to see how things are faring, and he just spoke to us about his observation and that we can completely trust the EC coming up with the results, because already Dr. Bawumia has seen, and everyone has seen what is happening, and Dr. Bawumia has even conceded to his defeat. And I'm still looking through to see if I can get some more observers to talk to us about the tension that is mounting up here. But I can also see that Baba Sadek, who is the NDC parliamentary candidate for the Okaikwe Central, is still seated with the EC, and they are still talking and putting things together. Let me just draw now and then see if I can speak to just a few of them. Can I pick you? We are doing live, so can you just speak to it? Okay. All right, please come this way. All right, so I just got one of the party agents who is willing to speak to us on what is happening here. Okay, so we have the NDC regional chairman here with us, and he also has some words to share, and so we are getting closer to him to ask him of what has been happening right now.
Yeah, so you
Have you been here for a while now?
Yes.
So you have seen what has been happening. What do you have to say concerning that?
All that I can tell you is that we know for now we've won 30 seats in Greater Accra. There are some misunderstanding and some disagreements that will be resolved very soon. We are now looking at Tema Central, where the coalition is being done at the regional office. So hopefully we are going to add another one to it.
You believe the EC is going to do justice to this to bring some calm?
Of course, there are rules and regulations during the elections, and we are going by the rules and regulations. So that's why we are here. And I pray and I hope that by close of the day, everything will come together. We should be okay.
There's been some misunderstandings with regards to
Yes, that's what we're here. We have Okaikwe Central. We have both our pink sheet, both parliamentary and presidential. but we're ready for this election. We are waiting for them to produce their parliamentary and their presidential. I've been made aware that now that they are going to the polling station taking screenshot of the pin sheet that has been pasted on the wall. But we are ever ready here to make sure we will produce our pin sheet for justification. The fact of the matter is that we've won that seat by parliamentary, both parliamentary and presidential. Parliamentary, we are leading. We won with a margin of over 1,800. So we've won it. We are here to just make it official. That's why here, this coalition center, it's not a polling station where you recount or count ballot. You just put your pink sheet together, send it to national, and to be certified. So we are not here to talk about who has won and who has lost. We are positively, we are sure and positive 100% that we've won both parliamentary and presidential, that the MP-elect is Baba Sadiq and the President-elect is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So we are not here to come again.
When it is a different result,
it should be different thing. Elections are won at the polling stations, and we're ready for these elections. We collated our results from the polling station to the ward, to the constituency. That's what the NDC did. We are here just to prove to justify the pin sheet. So there's nothing else that will happen. We've won 30 seats. We are still looking at how best we can also to certify the one of Temasem.
So you believe the results are clear and you have won?
I don't believe that the results are clear. We've won elections. I mean, anyone who has any matter to do with these results should go to court. Anyone who has an issue with the declaration or these results should go to court. The EC will do the justified thing. We have the CI that was gathering these elections, and we are going by it.
Thank you so much. We just finished speaking with Nia Shimo, who is the Greater Accra Regional Chairman for the NDC. And earlier on, I just saw something going on with the EC together with some party agents of the MPP, NDC, and Baba Sadiq, who is the NDC parliamentary candidate for the Okaikwe Central. And I'm trying to get one person so that he can speak to us. Oh, they are busy. Okay, I'm just told that they are quite busy, but we'll definitely come to them. But it seems that there is some confusion outside the office of the EC where all of these things are happening. So we are trying to go down there to see exactly what is transpiring behind the office, where we are getting and bringing you all the details. And so we are moving to where the party faithfuls can see a lot of people cladded in NDC paraphernalia. Earlier on, I mentioned that there was a bit of misunderstanding when they all wanted to come up, when all the supporters wanted to come to observe what was happening. Now we are in their midst. I just want to speak to just a few. You're a party executive. Can I speak to someone here? We are live on air. Hello. We are live. Can we speak to you? You are the secretary. Okay. All right. So, secretary, we have been there for some time. We just want to find out from you, what exactly are you doing here?
We are just waiting for the EC to declare PC, and now the MP-elect, the Rabnobin, winner of Ablekumanot constituency. That is the reason we are here, to make sure everything is done the right way. Yes, we are sick and tired of these issues with EC. We caught the EC official red-handed on December 7th with pink sheets trying to sneak it into the results. So we are here, and we know the EC has been compromised. So we are here to make sure the right thing is done. That is why we are here, nothing else. The right thing should be done. That is all we want. Yes.
So what happens when the EC come up with a different result from the one that you believe has made your parliamentary candidate win?
We are not going to accept anything apart from a win. We know we have won. Irabna Obin has won the election in Ablekuma North. She is the next MP. We just want her to be declared. That is all we are asking. Yes.
So you are just waiting.
We are just waiting for her to be declared the winner. We go home peacefully. That is all we want. My name is Nadia Gifsitete, Constituency Secretary, Ablekuma North NDC.
I thank you very much. We just spoke with the Constituency Secretary for the Ablekuma West Constituency, and from them, they are very confident that their parliamentary candidate is winning. They are aware. They are confident. They are very confident that their parliamentary candidate is winning, and that is exactly why they are here, to make sure that the right thing is done and that the EC come up with the results that are true and genuine. So we just moved away from that side where the NDC supporters are, to come in and still keep tabs on what has been transpiring whilst we left the place. Okay, and see.
Where from that?
So at this point we can be observing.
NDC 266. Whereas are 286. And so how come everything else is consistent? And the vote has been swapped on this. And what the EC is having a different number. What you have, please, what you have is written in ink, but this is a duplicate. Let's look at the handwriting, please. No, we will finish. You have all the field day. Please, let's check the handwriting. One other thing that you can use to check is handwriting. And two scenarios may happen. The scenario that may happen is that the handwriting is different. If the handwriting is different, then somebody sat down and wrote it a different sheet in ink on a different pink sheet and just swapped the votes. If the handwriting is the same, then it means that we found the culprit. The culprit who did it is the same officer who filled the sheets and got the other one and changed the votes. And so I want everybody, media, cameramen, if you are here, you can bring your camera. Then we all check the handwriting. So easy. Put your this thing down. And let's look at it. Yes. No. Please, CD. Sadek, buddy. Hey, Ali, buddy. Don't worry. And relax. We are making headway. And so relax. Masa. No, Sadi, sit down. Sadi, leave it. You leave everything to me. Sit down. Everybody should keep quiet and leave. It is consequential. No! Chairman. They are just swapping. Keep quiet and let him handle it. That's all. Let him handle it. We have to do negotiation for everybody. Please.
this is not what where is the original. Where is the front sheet? The front sheet. So the inconsistency is so obvious that somebody went somewhere, had advantage of the copy of the pink sheet and read
Officers, be careful by the table.
Yes.
So that person had a full shoes. Who was the presiding officer? You can see it clearly. Because we have to pick it. We don't have master this thing. Yes. We can't go and duplicate the outright. You've done it. And so it means that the one who is having the original copy is the one who is the original. We have to do it. We can't go and duplicate the outright.
Yes, look at the space.
I can copy it there. How can you do this? To your source. This kind of paper. All these are tactics. Why? I think that they have authority to take over themselves. Then we'll do some other things. Because what is my fault? What is happening is that we have a big sheet which is serial number and in handwriting and all the balls is consistent. Then we have the master copy. We have the master copy that has all the information here. Except that they have swapped the votes. Where the votes for the MPP has been given to that of NDC, then NDC given to that. Then we have a duplicate.
Is it the same? What about the MP? Abato asue na onim say abato asue de to for mane de ma o mesra wo radio so utia na Greater Accra Coalition Center na de free minima de kronti om to stro me mind na
nyina na say wo mu wi a wo mu de enkrata ni nyina de ba coalition center region na region de ba national na wo mu de region na eno presidential parliamentary is not announced region. It is announced constituency coalition center any mayor central in central na be mayor prepare 7 central no na mi nyina fa bi awini na bi alu so bi wo ho awini ani de ba me de come de me metimi akire but the facts are facts and you declare what the facts are and we'll mix words with the facts and you declare parliamentary coalition center now constituency coalition center that is where they declare parliamentary results but and according to wasema about Greater Accra regional coalition center no now the fight is about constituency elections and not presidential no dom kwa benyoma bodada as the electoral commission ma me not in nka no omaka nemo parliamentary no mo kontokwa because ablekuma parliamentary seats and wo mo ko hontokwa enya ablekuma nko a dom kwa benya de so yade a Michael Kwe Junior ekopie mo ho a no susu senka wo mu ni ho nkobo but ho no mo ka kire say declare constituency that ntokwa bi wo a wo pink sheet a obi so won pink sheet but the pink sheet that stands electoral commission pink sheet the only pink sheet that stands is the electoral commission's pink sheet not the NDC or the NPP's pink sheet emranu ntiresa wo NDC ni wo de pink sheet ba ko kiresa mimi die ni ade na wo de na sesa emra so ntiresa NPP ni de ni de be ko wo akwa kiresa mimi pink sheet ni eti ade na wo de asesa emranu e de ma electoral commission onu na dwuma ne so be conduct elections onu na generate pink sheet political parties don't generate pink sheets. It is the electoral commission that generates pink sheets no mu wi a agent na ho na atwamfonyini the original goes to electoral commission then the electoral commission declares and whatever any political party has they are pictures or photocopies of the original electoral commission's pink sheet and the crown. And look, let's not take anything from any political party, whether it's NDC who has won or the NPP. Numbers can change from both parties. They can go and massage the pink sheets and bring them and make them look original. So we feel so a political party now a electoral commissioner declare now when in the only place you go to is the court. With the pink sheets no court no still no EFA constituency. Now they are fighting over seats. As we speak, about 221 parliamentary seats and are declared. Out of the 221, NDC is having about 189, right, Kwame? About 185. And NPP has, I saw on the screen, 60 or thereabout. And independent, in fact, okay, so MPP has 67. Independent has 3. MPP has 67. Independent was 3. And NDC 170 as we speak. They declared once now 170, but take it or leave it, they probably will get 180 something. They probably will get 180 more than 2. They will get 2/3 or more than 2/3, likely. And the fight at the moment, I don't seem to understand it. Whether it is the whole parliament that one party is looking for, or the fact that Warrior will hear parliamentary seats to cover up, I don't know. This fight is unnecessary. For me, I've not even seen this kind of fight all over the country over parliamentary seats and threatening electoral commission people. They are running helter-skelter, leaving pink sheets and voted papers results. They are running helter-skelter for the other. In fact, as we speak, even the police They are protecting their work. And to be power will be any so almost an alpha house. Oh, my, you many. Oh, yeah, what now? You are just all when you move. Well, one cry, well, and you do because immediately the vice president considered defeat. Some way, somehow. To me, no, a year and they are buying one. What could I bet if I a quarter? What's the meeting? No, couldn't I make out a bit to fear and know that I wasn't. My camera says, and trade money, you're more football. It will be a political party, Nicaro. To remember, the bell, they may cannot cry, meaning as a journalist to you. And that is what it's supposed to be. And me came immediately, as my Kokwe said, or no crowd to Muse. Kamia said, Vice President, ebe consider, you know. As you say, BBI, because, and no, I wouldn't say, route BSC. The route they see, you know, Ablekumadie. So, therefore, I question police station, or my Daniel question police. Now, what's the saying? And now, police forge in a police station gate, now, or my you money to send your money after. And yet, to a boa diamond, yet to a boa to a bonum a bonnet in ya, a radam, but there were police there. And that's why I'm telling you, once power changes, Nipano allegiance changes. Allegiance is shifted. Because to me, not shifted. All them two. And to the Okongu, maybe I hear the chair or radio swap. Then Kasa now what no. Now a Greater Accra Coalition Center, and now the Kasan is free. In fact, I don't know where the national executive of the NPP are, or the regional executive of the NPP are. But what I see at the moment, the me who know TV so Greater Accra Coalition Center no, me who Greater Accra Regional Chairman. Our Greater Accra Coalition Center. ABA NPP Regional Chairman so oba many young TV so. The meme who me young me who a year Ashimo, me who a year Otukono from the national level. Any a year NDC penny for me who Fred Owari. Me who Obi Amwa or MP outgoing. Waka campaign team ho bonye national executive member. Mehu Anthony Abaye Fakabu. Waka campaign team ho bonye executive national executive member or regional executive member Anthony Afaiba Kabu ena nechi ehwe no se blue. Aha. Wano na ase ogina ho a wano omo ye twemamentwe. En baby a omo ye twemamentwe no Yera Boama, Patrick Boama Constituency. Ena Baba Sadiq. Me who or no candidates, no parliamentary candidates, no say or motor electoral commission coalition center discussing the constituency as to pink sheets home common. Na I bring for down so enemy din. Mama akwaba nya me nkwa na me adwuma me nua be ma nana ochre ruku be nsia. E na afi
Nana Kwame Opoku Ben. Right,
yeah, me asa any ye kabum na ye tina se kopem se no sia bebo se by 6 o'clock na electoral commission yate se Madam Jane Mensah, the returning officer for presidential Ninsaka a regional result presidential bako 12 regions. We have 16 in Tiaka 9. We are hoping so be declared before the end of the day. I'm not thinking she will declare in the night. It's not actually at the moment anyway. In time maybe it's all right. But you didn't say be declare before 6. If she does that, fair enough. If not, we continue till she comes to declare. Nana, meaning what you have to say. Apart from what is happening here, and I witnessed a lot of these coalition centers was coalition centers. Constituency coalition centers, that's what I want to say. Like Damango, NFA, Dom Kwabenya, and then Ablekuma Central, right?
Ablekuma North.
Ablekuma North. And then other places, but we have not heard a lot from Ashanti or Volta region. mentimo ase ne nchi no wasem ne santokwa metwemo any ade ewo both strongholds of a year NDC and MPP. I've not heard that yet. Any idea? Yenra yehu se ye amanfo atie sikrum wo mu wi ankrofo fridge. People are looting, thieving. Wo mu wi fridge che se di freezer na squabrane no wo di emika de che na ba ye wininti wo go fa fridge. Yeah. Eno na misuma me my Ghana. Ba yesi obi wa akoma so akoma dan yesi gama bi ato ho kwa me yebo wa akoma na ogina akoma dan e wo office north akoma dan kwa me ma ha na je so na kwa me na boko de na boko na je ra nyo sa yesi etu ato we de anto bare ato akoma dan de na kofa bae
Now that's it. About to ya to wi eni se asumbiaba ya enra mo declare apawo komanda na anopai after 7 am na MPP ne NDC supporters omodi abom eko komanda group ni nyina no fertilizer bi ho na omo chese say MP ya to abai na ya MPP ni ya Dr. FJ yasi before yes no na odi fertilizer bi ebegu akomadan bi ebi efro no koko shell na odi gu ho no na yasi die no campaign no catch on say after the election no obeche e dey ama afana se ama for mo offense north constituency ho na omo chere say enua omo declare ba no ono na enwe ne ye na NDC supporters na omo akomadan ne chere say presidential no yewra John Deben Mahamani enti omuhu ni se Sabet Laza na yewra Frenchi ya o MPP the member of parliament ya election for o de begu ho no eye abantika na o de support enti sadia omu ba be Sabet Laza ni na because omu ni se so mu jama na o be check amba MPP for no enti yese apapa no omba na o get kokko share o na omu yese omu bu epono nani nti ya wana na MPP supporters no ba bi omo so mpene MND supporters no the Sabet Laza no ko na achese omo edbom na no kwasa me se ba ko ma aka no eto ato yemu ha na ebra ni bia eti se omo kunu yakunu no adina to na studika eko fie ko fa sekan na obaye no eche nipa binom ya osa wo ebi sekan sisi ya make say information from Zion Hospital e wo akomadan say the other person bia ye won sekan so no so we dey say na ika ko ho e wa akomadan sie ya ko wa attention e wo no say video no te ba ko as a positive dimika edika bi achi eno ne ye catch ba ko mo suspect say ono na anopa no ode sekan ewo nkofo bi amususu so mo ya MPP supporters enti ono na e ba sa no ye say amanfo no 2D na chi so mo so kope no atikani bi awo no ena okobura efike bi na bese take on bese 3 hours ni asno mutimi ayi no that video we a ko twagu sisi ya no wo Facebook no video a sisi ya bese 20 minutes ago ye ena police mi ayi sakra chene di na PFC safi wa omude ne ko no ena je kromo form na den so mo mpene enti so ora police for ndimi kadika na chi class ni sheka ena je police for no e kasaka na mo ma one shot ena nkronum a omo he so fi kronum sisi ya me kasa enti tension ena penso na akomada
de kwa me se wa ma ne bi tie ni ya na kire se wo hwa yakuma MPP ni ba ko yakuma NDC ni ba ko nye sa na tie sabe pepe na ze ya ye sabe pepe fertilizer no ho ana akwakofa asegbo ejina ade aba na fertilizer de begu ho man sana ye be to aba no NDC fo no omu huni ye na bebio fertilizer de begu ho sana ye be to aba na NDC fo ni hunu se fertilizer begu ho sure omo che se during campaign time no and MPP then parliamentary candidate elected member of parliament yes campaign say after election no and now the chef at Laza no and also supporters no say abanti san ban say fertilizer no omu say papa no sabe no okoto di bebu ho no enye no bottom siga no de to ye aban
and about this abadi and your own baba is an inapple because Abanga Fajabia, Aqua and Easy for dia.
Sabra, my papa near by me. Now, is the Wakwa fertilizer, and I send you one Sikana.
I decided on one carpet. Omun is on off the channel. Now, yes, or yeah, tomorrow, TVGH. And the Omun is a fancy car with TVGH will be not to go to fertilizer and be go. It is a binary the fertilizer and it's a homogeneism, and it's offered by society before some more player. I go reading happen.
And they say, workers are the video, video about 20 minutes ago, and I just attention that's so cruel.
Oh, I have to go to the America say, Okokunuma, a mushi papa, hopefully, when that money has because they say security, and I take control, Okunumina, almost to say, a more paper, and even AM before, ATN is for so I saw one trick, and I be before so I saw one trick, they say no. The furniture moka can be another boom. Yeah, on paper, they say the police for no, I take control.
Yeah. I fancy now. I better have back now. I better check before I better sorry. I better check. Say tension number from kakra. Why? You better was pa. Now, to be fertilizer and there.
But I don't go so more park and Anna. Just don't see and.
Right, me that's it. No, nti asoma ese ya wakomaga no de atodwa no nana no kra ne say. Aban before elections, aban e the fertilizer e the buy. TME. Central Eduman here. Aban the fertilizer buy no or deploy call a year constituency CM farmer e kriafo. TVGH yen fertilizer wo ho. But I buy the fertilizer by say yen mercury for. Emma before elections no campaign time e bi kra frey e kra for be frey a legend. Say I buy the fertilizer ba. E bi MPC be the year campaign. And I am suspecting it is one of those fertilizers are buying at the coin, but ebia oman chomodi. Because there were allegations from Ashanti region. The place is very close to former Agric Minister, former Deputy Agric Minister, who was a member of Parliament, very close to Asin North. Yes. We were doing radio. You remember? Na nipa no the allegation by say the fertilizer biaba abandia. Na abande by say omo supply no. Wo mu didi sika. E na bi supply more political party for. E ma me kra me see etre bisa honorable. E ma ne trade. And I'm suspecting is one of those fertilizers. I don't have confirmation of that, but I'm suspecting say be one of those, but he decided to share after. But the banasa na buy sisa. These things happen. But I think said because 2008 time I buy society no. We MPP ni now to tell it to one. Omo ma won ye waduma kura enyo me ba be pamon. Even 2016 it also happened.
Oh, it happened from
Rollins time
2000. Because I myself so mu bucha obi kura wo toilet ho Emma new
stop ministers aban cast didi yeah ekokon for car parks because na be the cars na kododi garages bi ne enkrofo afie bi mu ne ade enti it does happen every change of government. I won't condone it. It's bad sabe inkrasem, but sometimes etodebia if you subinti any beno a macho man be a dash baby, which is wrong. It shouldn't be condoned in any civilized country. These things don't happen.
One thing I believe in it, a rule of law. That is the only thing that
me catch us aban rule of law no be adwuma to 7 January
any
see abebe way
any yenkoye ni mu
da bi anyway yeah
because rule of law anya adwuma nti de na ekoso wo collation center no say na me ka say me wera ho ama me man what Jesus say ye to aba na say nchiwa ba ho a the only place I was here was a parliamentary resource, a high court and Adebeko.
Yes.
And I'm a boy.
Yes.
A high court and Adebeko. A presidential, now they are called Supreme Court. Not some to each. Coalition Center, some way. One I was a war. Majority say a returning officer in the Duma for any party
returning officer.
Yeah, any party agent. More parties yi musa mo coalition center ho any media for e wa accreditation say wo se ko ho enti obi a wa bawura mu no oye den wo ho oh edru niam bi say ya si anya careful a eno ana didimu a abato de me fan say hu ebenyame ya adoma wo de ye ma na wotwe we nkosi na wie na ehu de officially na yi si na be declaration ni ewie ba sa niam o ye prema ne koso a Eduna beyond that no na TSC ye nkromu no time bia ya meka say we are driver ni ukobo be careless e wo car kwan so ye can when you say didi atem ubekọ no obi akọ why with TV afiri with them they also call police station na you if said ye wo ye no kwan so na eti amra but ya na ye bu ye anu egu so me de re de enye hweba de wa wi abi TV ne de wa ye bone ye de sat na o man ni ma ye nkoye ni mo ma ye nu so rule of law na ye mfa ye bibia yes sir I want to de pa abrofo ha ne ye gane koye o mu program
ma ko so ana pay nadmo mpanyimfo e wa ya waso office ho no wo mu ko office ho no ne ya lock wo mu wo gate achi security man ka ho driver fo ya lock wo mu wo gate achi enti adwumayfo ne bi ko ya wo mu du ho na security man ne driver wo gina e kire ha ye dance ya padlock go sisi a new law moto fo enegu e si office dey omo de enti no nko free police for by
yes a dey no owura don drama
mame mo amane enwie enti ya wo mo ye ko free police for by in fact eraba na ono mo ne kasa e kire mu say ono kra no ko no oko moto fo no da yes asa pa chom person ba me office no ba ko so e betimia bia ma no mbie nti owura ho no na others ka say I don't know be a man madam come out can you see can you see abontain no amutum and they had to go to the Nima police station to report and Nima police station for no e buy no mo kwan no bi o mo koye no computer
insi ho
I finance officer ne laptop o mo de ko so mo be chia manfo go for bedem o
ho be che wan
na say na mo no boss wo ho
na je say wo akofa computer e dikuri
wo kwa ni hwem
David ya train wo na am appointment za kwa yes adwuma
no every 8 years be my appointment ya my appointment wo ma kwa yi laptop no a wo ti dey ka fridge no wo dey
appreciate say wa be fa laptop yi wo dey
fa say wo kwa no financial officer ne desk wo mu bie bia dollars
ndi say wo massage figures or laptop ne so a e no dey be ba against me ana so dey be ye
na wo so wo kwa about wo mu na say so ye wo records say be wo massage
na so wo
betimi ade wo dey
adwuma Ompon adwuma nti jano ma ne mpon adwuma na wo de ho na wo pekora say ye lobby ye nim sa to me ba ye lobby ko lobby ni en fa ma
macho men ne lobby enya momo
ya machoism
that time for ne ye kan wa say
machoism ye di bebu o me dia say ne na jungle na mu ye
every 8 years macho men no authority be 3 weeks 2 weeks we are no madani ama omo e
2 weeks no e di ko bu e drole we ko bi e draway na sika bo ma na nka wo de ko na nti wo ye de
o say
wo ye de
party supporter
aha me ka de no a wa ye na ye de
ene e fa ho ta ba asesa
na de no de mu ntimi nka ye de
ba asesa kro no
na wo ye kromfo a wo ye de
so this is what happened this morning
please
Edwumayfo no they gone to work but there's been some nema bi akeka bobom as ne ade and these things as I said unkra no a political party appointee na sabre wa ban asesa obi anka nche so sorry free ho One is so who nyansa. By this time, who could did we adwuma wa fa bag now no mako holiday but no so Basinteleti airport e twem because enra say 2 appointees be oba ne be ma o matam o bag hope sin crowd o 3 days ago o matam o we de enra Basintele o matam o bag Accra airport Santine terminal 3 I stop for that is where the issue is.
Because we have freedom of movement.
But we have freedom now.
Oh, when America, some of my yes say dear, or my now what anymore. And so 2016, I buy a sign. Mewa, and then I buy a sign. Ain't Ebrebe baba aban besa asesa.
It does.
Enti sa niema we ntwa so ana. Then where are we going?
I make say
I bag see e ko obi men.
I admit and I accept.
It's wrong. What yes sa niema we wo ho.
No.
I obi sabe.
My America the any example.
Mami former Maslow mami what they say?
America.
That is the rule of law. That is what I believe in.
America.
It is only when we are there. Where would you man into the crime? Because I'm caught on car man into crime. Caught in car man into crime.
Said the name.
Money in quite crime. Emrano so why bonny emrano the betcha.
Every time on no corner now you need case in you. No say
me can you walk as a Basintale or stop warm airport.
As Anamati.
Who stop on a say?
We appointee won't try me.
I find them run fine as just all your point.
Now, so time you have to about now be to quite.
I said that I can't.
Now, what to about who to quite say? That I mean to quite. That's a check with you
now party lose and to quite. That is why I'm saying let the rule of law work. Say, I'm running the horse. I don't say, I buy your ma Juma. Say, yeah, Bremy now. Short now, so what to take it. And I say, by now you should know, sir, buying Bano Mawe Juma to say His Excellency John Dramani Muhammad Yokano, untolerated corruption, untolerated Shubaby, into winning himself by 10% here, or my appointment as a secretary. His Excellency, thank you so much. This appointment, I can't take it. But bet me at the swank, because once they give you that appointment, no, say, you have a responsibility to account for your tenure. If government changes, you will. Even before government changes. And in Kagana, ni system, ni say, Yama appointments, ne Jumana, or Crowding Auditor General's report. Ya oko parliament ya so mo kwotena ho ansema wote wo wasom no ehwehwe asomu enti se ba ne sane nkyeremu eba no ya mo adwuma na wo nkyeremu nya yie na wo nsam kan nsisi so a abai sesa you have to come and account and come and explain your tenure. So therefore ya mo adwuma you make sure say whatever you are doing diligently without some of these nyema bia yetetene bi se be abai sesa no, fantastic. But to say they are okay. The Auditor General report. Not just I go through process. Be near the any who say we do man and so any. It is Auditor General recommended. See, I'm for winning Amarano. And no, there's a one side how was or pen how woo. Now I can walk you was someone D. But where? Ever so I buy us a sentiment. You do my war, my mobile. When they hear me who no.
Yes, and that's what it's also always been. Every 8 years, that is how every change of government be, and this is what happens, and this is what they be at home. You best say, my media have no, because what do you Obentia or the Bayo? What did they mention? Sure. 8 years ago, who ye be? And this also the brass one. Na make who cry who quite the air. Yeah, Bepamo, a banker or what, fuck. And train fence if you me metata. Walk round for an hour the Hunko police station. Yes, sir. They would come after you. Until we all decide that, and I am saying it is wrong. That must stop at a point. It is not right, sir. We will besiege places and start obese, even if the fertilizer, as I said, government one no provided, you know. Samu susu say no kranwa. There are appropriate quarters. Say, I'm with me call police station. Ministers, MPs who are MP less who are better. let's investigate where the thing is from. Point. So that we find a good way. And who MPP nínú also called two blows. What by sa unti die blows netri. Mo amon toka no. What by sa so ba se. All them wa so ba he papa okroma. Enjoyment ya we enjoy na ahena atene so a wani bebere. So some of these things but my worry is the fact that we are not allowing electoral commission to do its mandated duty.
Even though the woman is within time or the man.
Or not my 72 hours.
And
the only reason why
48.
Is because the person who is contesting has come out to concede. I understand that, and I'm only giving reasons why people are saying so. Or based on the pin sheet and the agent, the amano. So as more saying, say after the MP before could trap pin sheet, then no correct. Because based on something, NMA a year, Dr. Muhammad Baumia conceded ye. Me catch all say conceded no a big guy, and no other me catch one many. I said now what is Michael Quakers and why in term
no so why BCG why in term and no interest present crap of and no interest any question she say ya faso
amani to me na swate oh I'm at 2 minutes
say to me na ba me ade kwa abatu
I say nyeni to me na say catch on na say me ka say o said the abema come for to abeya wo moto no massively for John Dramani Mahama. Man, I come and order how betie.
Metiasio.
What to them that
Metiasie.
And they who need to me 7th January now and me 2008 before we even finished voting. The same MPP people told Kufuor he had lost power, not power as in to me as a president to even call the security to order. The same within on opposition within on one party.
Oh, me
on his way to time. A whole president too. And my president Kwemu now slow for no life. He had to return. He had to return. At that point, somebody had gone to court. Me that court. Na do na kwae.
Bekai.
Adam J.
Bekai.
Aha, and this time I can't say no so na do te ase. Say I can say to me no, ni de na hojo.
Hojo and certainly to me no. Say be free wa beti na beto say be free wo trust em na beto fam it will come but me point ne say yen twen ma saada no enuru which is the midnight of 6 January, right? Midnight of 6 January.
Yes.
The BBA abewiye.
In fact, handing over midnight for Parliament. Handing over in the morning on the 7th.
But that time, the moment you be Parliament, they are not at the end assistant.
But swearing that he goes as a president. It is only when he hands over that.
I think in the case of America, time or no, our ninja dra. Automatically na de na assistant oh enti ye pe bibi eni ade nyina me de na say
o person ka bibi kasa
we be me fan say what opposition fie nwo
na kwa me person kasa ban kasa
good
on the dawn of January on the dawn of January 7th the president is not the president.
Yes.
Yes. So the Chief Justice
takes over.
Sure.
Takes over.
Until
and then she goes to swear in the next president. You're right.
That is what it is. Bosome baako. Ena wuntimi ntwen se kwakwo de kwamo ade wa ma se wafuni wachi aye pe a 8 years no wawu. The 1 month na wuntimi ntwen ma yemfa de ne mawo tumi kwan so. So obedi nadmo ubedi
it's a bad thing to do. Yes, it's bad.
Wait, this is my position because I believe in the rule of law. Metiadwi ya yeti service so obi wura akora no be papa ye ni so a e ya police for na ye be frɛ wo. Even though soldier for akora wo, you won't call the military, you call the police because na o man ne hyehyɛ ye.
Na ye ka say e bia ye ka say na NDC na wura ha be pa wo ni so a from one here, Mama. But
the point I'm saying is, there was a friend any police. You can't call them a come. What did they make?
One shower, Mama.
Bow, money, 1 leg of it.
Because I was today see not body. Police no call a year sight scene, Okoto assembly members wo MPP NDC assembly members. Wodru ho no wamudi wamo nkomo no ba ko ye phone call na police wo to come down to he had to do phone call to a higher authority. The higher authority had to speak to the police.
So we free ho.
Enye police ni na friend no. Assembly member ne frɛ no.
Okay, we frɛ politician.
Ma me nkwa ahomaso na boy ni wa ahomaso. Ana wole ni na ewie ma ha.
Ya we na ba me joso.
Ana boboko de.
Na we me voice ya, say ya boboko aka bo hu.
Enye boko ho. Uzi a Obuasi wonu kra we di member of parliament pe no wo ma di o.
No, but they are because I don't know how. Okay, what's the vote difference here? 20,000. And they don't come here, so they say over 20,000. And the crowd of my father is you protect us. You have to say, Bano. They ask from the answer, you will grab a
How do you feel as a member of MPP at the moment? Oshe time ye to abawie ye result ba ne how mo wie ne duru no a.
I dey dey hu some of us dey hu ye kai. Ese ne ese party no. What are there? And you know, ese party ba after election we no. I'm say MPP for ni Ghana for. Yam suru wo mu a nukredi wo mu no be mu say any few guys and the be board kasa a chair party one of my phone be on way one ya was a any aban no another name team no and ya would you go party no e be jama a team for near before no bia say any kasa ododo again the one a dear condition here catch them no they didn't bother to listen to us or and the Amanya post oh no de kwasi akeka sa de you are no and the would the work party no and I do who go fear with this result the partner could teach the time because the party piano it doesn't belong to family until will be kabi or would you won't be which is a damn and I'm more demon queen yeah we know what young of Foyaka, including any Ankasa before. To me, Chimaka never said Yoka. You are near Tamajama, who put a Janica Chow. The Kabibia won't hear how much war. I'm a fast go to police station. Me kai say, ever catch him up or general election. Collection, a whole member of parliament away the Peter. Yes, you call me to about watch 5. Was the one with Yamari, some video. That's the jokes. Now, officer, what will be the end result? And the commercial we have much that wanted to find out what's the reasons why. I know what could say. It be a police station, no one the go for. Now, what party will know yet depend?
Honorable police station, yeah, my baby.
Or police station, police station executive I have to Constituency for Aba. Now go to MP Aba. Now to regional for Aba. Now go to national Aba. Now go to a presidential Aba. But all quite on pass to Aba. Yet you know one who the word to Massimo you were through.
On to Massimo Bain. Want to flag bear.
They wanted Baumia to win. It is not. The party is bigger than individual be a woman. And always have your more say. Party no a conservative. And not to be to be one. All of your more. Omunya will take a no of your more. And when yes, I know man, will be more. I said it. When you be a man, way. It will go against the party. And so be a lot of them on my control battle. And that's all qua or Mama Uncle Crab. I promise on to Uncle, a John Cotrabano, and now Nipa play any part of a home to because of Saya deal with. And any corruption, corruption. Because your mama one more time, how almost a year more year, one day, what's on by an also, okay, and evidence, right? Okay, the president, Rabbit, no, depending, and she was get, or more basic, ever get a case of come up on book. What should I be seeing?
But corruption, na Mumubi air can one seven, na or more chess or moon baby crowd corruption, now more can never. If I know corruption.
What you want? When you saw about that way, more near Juma, Obama manage one in pay out the mano. No one could sit down or airport hills.
Why can I say me?
Okay.
Why no?
I don't want to mention this. Me person with the time class about. But Ghanaians know the America and the airport hills. Family over there, airport hills as a ball.
$450,000 per plot.
Is it 900? Call 1 million.
1 million per plot.
Yes.
Dollars or no cities.
There are politicians that go on Quata. Now we have paying out down no way console now office normal. Now Obia corrupt Abruchi. Now what I also to buy Abruchi. We used to calculate we are bad money with the normal be the finance where you got it from. How did you presume? Can be ordained. What is it? I know, as ordained arrogance, the war and they don't give a damn. You be on and you're normal to them.
But honorable, these things are the same things as 2008. MPP co-opposition, come where obey no evidence, arrogance, and ordained corruption, why all these things, party leadership.
So, guys, NEC, power, 2016. Also, yeah, now, we Jimano, come to Mamma, from where I don't pay, MPP buy, no reference. Your mama. A call so on a person that you go fee. Yes, I have reference. I mean, if you're Ghana also, Ghanaians, I think they have the same attitude. And I think that we are mobile. There's one really a busy day.
Honorable, yeah, Cassa Nipa, our course defeat here, Nipa Bakwa, winding Abebo.
Now, don't go for one. And national executives, with the exception of the general secretary, only two, and all regional executives, only 3. And because now, MPP, if they want to do serious business, from the flag bearer down to constituency executives, I was on scrap for almost clear. They have to do a revamp because if you're part of that, you know. The party all election. You all a police station, so no. Oh no, a constituency. Also, on the coast of Vice. Again, you also a radio, radio so the rep about the more rep, 8 years ago to the Baba Tomami, and the consorts are what you want to meet me and the gold, Shanko for the gold mines company, why they good. Hey, my company, where? Now, promotion high. Especially the chairman of the council of elders, not take his side. I don't know what he should be clear too. Because the council of elders,
but a chairman of the council of elders, MPP, or Munyan, or Munyan.
Now I go also you for. On your papa, can the age, you know. Or no can be here or your body and answer from but not take a side. And you know, how much now I net out here on Robert Jacqua. The back was I'm winning. Need part to do to a brain and feet. MPP. Go fast you only done. I know
presidential candidates, no.
They decided not to they decided not to go at all.
You are then telling me, sir, and they about Lusu Abesmalino. Why not going to say there's another elections for a flag bearer for NPPI? You think he will lose?
Who?
Baumia.
Oh, unless the existing structure is still there. The existing structure when you are, I don't think that they will give it to him. Because one the Babaka say, or you're not one, or you're Muslim two. We are going to get all the Muslim vote. You're going to get us Northwest vote. Look at the results. Even when we choose Muslim as vice president, we're doing well. Ask the flag bearer. Just go and look at the results. They lie. Only the more young kindness. The yes, I know. It's here. Omamaka no muja. And Nanado was number one. Our agenda. Nanado only allow coalition. People thought that Allah no or resources same, but they thought that we need fear election, but on fee say no true so. And the one speech who can't say who say party conservative. What for so ayena obi ayenin baby o ye is unless o ye this ni would not pass by. We will also make so na me that be with Nanado best say party at that point or no support to Freddie Bray CPP ni be national chairman na Musa Samaba. Me who say Bonnie Baba Fantrim. That is on one can say coffee no with this result no. That is what the partner could dish I been see that on no so coffee no bet mada.
Who compare Kufuor as the president and Nanado as the president? Both of them.
Kufuor is best. Kufuor is best, but Kufuor last week talk on a dental and the issue will be able to get pay or that was uncle or remain a statesman because of our respect. I know a committee in Hawaii. Kufuor come with that Nanado Kufuor and but I tell diplomats name. I want to attack you directly in the Kufuor. Nanado they open or shall quote him or put it inside or shall quote him attack you.
Do you think, sir?
It is great. A big disgrace. MPs, you know, I'm going to MPs, I'm going to parliament this year. What are they going to do?
67 MPs, no. Why are you saying so? What are they
going to do? When I know about 2 tests, what are you going to do? What at all are you going to do there? What at all are you going to do there?
But do you blame the MPs who also lost?
Most of them, you are running away. Somewhere at the property. Somewhere at the party. You are running away from it. MPs now ain't free. I just had the way I did 40 as a neighbor. That's the way also another. I mean, what kind of people are or which will reason and no matter why molo go here no come here no go here no come here.
MPs need mole.
Oh, mole because go here no more. They don't use their own brain to decide for the party. And we can't. Don't we can't any so. That's Obama as a member of Parliament also used to argument. They were not using their mind. They were being manipulated by people. Any
Mami found you Ashanti region. Ehona or Obuasi home near the Ashanti region in total. Ahoya mo strong power but nay Osha Ashanti region result to a free bar. NDC was able to get 30%. Asat, Kwame, give me the figure. At the moment, the Ashanti region presidential results now more per 30% to be able to reduce your vote. In fact, Honorable Chairman Sabonsu said if NDC is able to get 30% MPP for Nkwada, as we speak, Omunya 34.54% in Ashanti region. Now who was that?
What is great? Now if the fund Obuasi West vote difference was free.
Yes.
Obuasi was I found vote about 20,000 between NDC. And close up about 2,000. Oba is why it was 15,000. Akwana close as Bewini. I can't tell you results on our figures now. And people a lot, the majority of the people did not vote, and I'm not the reason actually. Like I said, normally,
do you think your Ashanti regional chairman chairman won't to me or to me deliver Ashanti region here?
Has it been? If you go no as or go do TV so then paying for part will more obi an caution no then it's mine and all in a heap so now country for baby. Na he baba. Just a normal yeah, and yet normal one way. Yes, the son of more there. And no one there. Because they always want to work with people easy to manipulate. Oh, the people like us, you can't manipulate us. So they will never come. And they also come across almost said they say no. People play no matter 2 years ago. You will realize that some of my Kenya I know not on the opposition party. I saw it coming. Some of us saw it coming, but we didn't. But I wouldn't say a person so disgraced like this.
Yes, ya good man must wrong. Ya good man must say.
What so much no. Who can not search him and then form what they oka. And the money. Someone a more than normal no amaya normal. I know a four. Mona muko do money any. And the better way to have a party no.
Ah, who did he say a be bedem? Honorable Cass a be bedem. A be bedem.
Well, maybe them to be them the mama also, and I don't know president will be the more country no. Because maybe cathedral no many maybe a crusader of that cathedral. 25 billion bank ten. No, I'm interested. I'm interested in the PDS deal. What I say, I'm interested in saying that assets, the amount that they mentioned. I don't think that is true. But if it's true, then we should investigate. Corruption. I mean, we should stop the corruption today, so that the NDC policy will acquire. Yeah, Ghana first. Before your religion, before party you join. They tell them come and it's true.
And now we have the coalition centers a whole region. Now party for NDC for BCG, a lot of the constituency coalition center vandalize honey idea be na pin sheet near the omaji any idea. And a regional coalition center, Greater Accra. I think Sir Anthony Abai, Fakabu, Fred Oware, Obi Amo, Mumi and Sana, many lawyer Davis, Frank Davis, and many HR almost so Greater Accra, and they are fighting over Domif Kwabenya, any Ablekumanov, a constituency seat.
They are fighting for what?
Dom Kwabenya. Your strong one of your stronghold, any Ablekumanov.
How do you lose your home?
Now, onte said, "Dom Kwabenya so marry."
Oh, me dim na gaza ozi o mo na mo ere. Ni awa ready na mo ere. Me ga the cabo mo na mo.
I na make say o mo contest, they are contesting that parliamentary seat no. Ablekumanov.
I'm doing presidential we are shown where we parliamentary seat. They o me enjoy I saw day, Omuchi, Nipa, no Muchi, Nipa Casa, don't brom once again, no be a great. On phone, Banco Bermuda.
Chairman Steven Tim.
Why?
Chairman Steven Tim.
Also confused.
National General Secretary Justin Kodia.
On state because when the only program is on state. Initially, no, Topoko Jubida is the only one. Maybe satellite two almost. It's the only one who to be Casa. Or Catanso and Component best support no my idea. In another studies over runner. No my career, no, so I only penny Ghana. Penny Casa and Jelano, why the Yabuafo. Then I'll be more or more coffee. And I'll be the son or no drama on your eyes, a designer person or no where they come water.
Youth organizer, Salem.
Master, I may say apart from, maybe we'll see a time, apart from a president, Podia, or Mama Kenya, we just start there.
Medas Papa, a former member of parliament, Obuasi, unless honorable Majidi says, send me now, what can we?
Never, we better to have more than the Buffon. I'm a better studio near can hear. Why?
But you measure when him yet me at 1 so I was studio. Yeah, that's Papa. Honorable Edward Enin, former member of parliament of Obuasi East, now saying CNN Dean come on. I mean, he's pointed out a lot of the issues he felt, say, Akoswomo defeat we. Where Krauka defeat us or word Nisha.
Humiliation.
Who's it?
Humiliation. Oh, yeah.
The truth
of the matter, I say.